Yes. I was or listen, we were talking about Brian, Pastor Jamal Bryant. You know, they threw him under the bus under the House of Potomac, and he went and did a video last night, about 20 minutes long. It's 18 minute video, I believe, and I watched the entire thing. And I hate that he did the video. And we have in the studio with us MICAH, my nephew. Pull your mic over there. Pull your mic around.
It's me.
And also, we have the CEO of We Are Your Radio, George, is in here, and they have some things that they want to say. Well, we're going to take a break, but I'm going to let y'all just go on and make a couple of comments that what y'all want to say about the situation right now.
Well, I don't even watch reality shows because I think they're beneath our culture. But I do know about Jamal Bryant through an experience I had with him through my father. We were invited to his church because my dad is one of the forefounders of inclusive theology. And he needed my dad to debate with his congregation on its purpose in the church. Jamal Bryant called my dad up there to debate this subject and said that we would not be roasted. And when my dad got in front of that congregation, he let his congregation roast my dad to pieces.
When you say roast, be specific.
He attacked him. He attacked his beliefs. He attacked his theology, and everything about him was an attack. He did not even stand in the gap to defend my father after flying us all the way to Baltimore into his church that he got put out of because of his sexual indiscretions.
No, he said that he moved because he had outgrew that church and he came here.
He had out-sexed it, is what he had done.
What?
And yes. Yes, and I would have been waiting for opportunity to get to a microphone to say what he did to my father. You be careful how you treat people because you never know.
Yeah, but I definitely want to hear exactly what happened because I know that your father has been one of the people in the forefront of progressive church, and inclusionary theology. Yes. So to have invite someone under the guise of coming to discuss that, and then
maybe he was curious himself. For someone so homophobic, it raises a question. Someone so promiscuous. My dad was bisexual. I don't see why he couldn't be himself.
So you're saying that the baby that they're saying that he allegedly had with a teenage girl in his church, that you're saying that?
No, there's allegedly he had sex with an underage girl, and it was so embarrassing that Baltimore had to get him out with the city. He hushed her, of course, with money, and that's the story on it. And now he's down here in a church known for child molesters. A history of a new birth. They can't get away from child molesters. I don't know what's wrong with these pastors and these people following these men that hurt children.
You talking heavy, sir. You talking heavy, sir.
Yeah, I said it.
And it wouldn't be far from the truth. I mean, we know the history of Eddie Long, and we know how he was apparent outwardly homophobic and spoke against gays and.
Was as gay as he wanted to be.
Yeah, exactly.
But isn't that always the case, honey? The ones that holler the loudest are the ones that are wearing the same shoes that we're wearing.
95% of the time. 95%. There is a 5% that actually is straight, but the 95 are bi.
Right. Yeah. Bi or bi-ing.
Oh my God. Well, as y'all can see, I think I had the right two guests here today. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here. We are your radio. We're your radio with the home of the urban sound of pride. We're going to take a break and we're going to get ourselves together, and I'm going to come back. And if you all want to call and give your all's opinions on how you feel about the situation, then go on and call us. But the number is 678-839-WERU. Come on, baby. Let's rock. Jamal, you are free to call or you're free to come up here.
Please call in, Mr. Bryant. I'd love to talk to you.
What you say you what?
I would love to talk to you.
Okay.
This is Micah Meredith, pastor's son of Pastor Dennis Meredith of the Tabernacle Baptist Church. Would love to have a conversation with you.
Call it up here, Jamal Bryant. I'm just one of the bad girls.
I felt the energy just in this
room.
Oh my
God. You need some more.
We live.
I've been waiting to get that out. Could you tell?
We live, honey. Forever after that.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I forgot about that part. You thought he got away with that. Now who got the mic? Gonna see him roast my daddy.
How is your dad? We'll talk off the
air. Off the air. I gave you a piece of it.
I love your dad. I love your mom. I love your brothers.
My mom.
How many kids Eddie have now?
Eddie has 3 by different women. Taylor has 3 by the same.
And you have how many?
I have 3 by different males.
John.
You have 3 kids. By
So I can't talk myself. We're trying to settle down. We're trying to settle down before I'm 40.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm inside
All
that.
over here.
What you say?
I'm gonna move this all over here so it can be closer to me.
Oh, okay.
Here you go, Lovey. Try to pass this over here. I don't know how this is gonna work.
No, it's not.
So what station is this show on?
We Are You Radio, right here.
Radio.
WeAreYouRadio.com. You can listen
Oh,
to
it's
us.
radio.
Mhm.
So it's not like FM AM?
No, it's not. It's a streaming radio station, but you can listen to us on iTunes Radio
Uh-huh.
and on iHeartRadio as well.
That's what's up.
Mhm.
And y'all play like gospel music? What's like the,
We play gospel music on Sunday. The rest
Okay.
of the time is R&B, hip hop, house music.
They get a Lord
and-
one
and
day.
a lot of
how is it all day Sunday or just like
9 to 12.
9 to 12?
9 to 12. So it's a mixture of house gospel
Oh,
and up tempo gospel choirs.
who chooses those sets?
I do.
Okay. So you know,
Are you coming to host?
I don't know. You got the Holy Ghost?
I got the Holy Ghost. So do. So do.
Where did you go to church?
Right now, I am not attending a
I
traditional
don't
church.
blame you.
I was going to the House of Hope.
Where's that at?
Inside Baptist.
That's Dewey Smith.
E. Dewey.
Traveler's
Rest.
Yes.
That's MICAH.
Yeah.
Now I have a story about him as well.
Yeah, you got all the stories.
Oh, I grew up in it.
So,
Sure you
let me
do.
find out. I'm gonna have to bring you in here every day.
But he ain't as bad as Jamal Bryant, I tell you that man. He's trying to do something for real.
For real, for real.
As much as he can do.
No, I want to tea on a certain Morton and his
PJ
wife.
Morton?
No,
Paul Morton is definitely gay. He has a lover. He lives with his lover in a condo on Midtown.
we know this. I know this. Most people don't know.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
getting all the tea today.
Oh, I forgot I'm on the air.
Scratch that.
That's the reason why he fell with his son.
And then
PJ.
And then she
It was gay shit.
She has a husband. I mean, a boyfriend.
He was understanding. They had understanding. And so I wish my parents were able to do that. We would still have the church. But hey, let me take that back.
Go.
My mom is free. My dad is free. Everyone's happy. So we did. But it could have been done better. We didn't know that my dad was bisexual until he announced it to the church. He didn't even tell us. We found out the day the church found out. They just started getting up, walking out, one by one. But you can't tell Dennis nothing. Gotta learn on his own.
Stephen Dominique,
But
what's up,
everybody
Bessie
does.
Taylor?
Everybody has their process.
Should you go on Rebel TV?
They have to
Rebel
walk that
TV?
certain
Brown
thing to
Sugar
How long was
Brown.
he walking? He done lost 2 churches now, still walking it. Lost Tabernacle, now this one is my brother's.
Oh wow.
The whole Tabernacle's been converted into a studio.
Brian.
Wow.
My brother's in production.
Rihanna.
So imagine the church
What's up?
the size of this room. I mean, it's lucrative. My brother and his wife are almost millionaires with their audio engineering business, so it kind of makes sense to cross
You
over.
can tell them come over here. I need some of that energy.
Or you can go over there. They're just
Hey,
huge.
right there, yeah.
There's a, imagine a church converted into
Who's that shit in the table? Let you run to this table.
That's that tall boy hitting that table.
Tall boy, stop hitting this table.
I'm hitting it. You can hear that.
Shaking the
It's
whole
that
board.
sensitive.
You shaking the whole board. I feel it.
You feel the energy in me.
Everything is shaking.
It's nerve that Jamal Bryant put me into it.
Is this my camera?
I'm sorry. It's so
Yes, ma'am.
funny. The Lord said, I'm just gonna wait. You're gonna get yours. Because that's when the movement was kind of new. We didn't have all these gay churches everywhere before at that time. Now they saying Clay is the forefather, and that's a lie.
Tell it, Micah.
That's what my brother has done to our church.
The one over off
Oh, the
what's that?
production is amazing.
Yeah, that's a church.
Let me see.
No, honey, this is BET.
Come on. My brother has converted. It's lucrative. That's why my dad went with my brother. But basically, you still stole the church from the people, whether you look at it or not.
But I mean, this is something that people will watch. Production value. Yeah.
And that's where ministry has led to. Because no one is going back to churches because of Corona.
Oh yeah, the production value is off the chain.
That's Tabernacle.
Come on, T.
Taylor's Money did that.
Come on, T.
Taylor got a coin. They got a coin.
What
They got a coin.
Yeah, that's
are your children's names?
My children are Alexis, Kiara, and Kendra, and Al.
Oh, you have 3 girls and 1 boy?
3 girls and 1 boy.
I
3
thought you
straight
had
girls,
3.
man. So it's not no gay stuff like that. These are straight women. 1 gay son.
You had this with men.
I had them with men. I acquired them in all my relationships. They were major. Kiara's dad is Michael. Alexis' dad is BJ. Kendra's dad is Andre.
Oh.
And I don't know who Father Al is.
That would be, that's it. You know, all the girls that was born just out there.
I don't know where that boy came from. I was out there.
How long for the next break?
We have 2 songs. This song and then there's another song. Would you like for me to drop a song?
No, I'm gonna go and get me some coffee.
Oh, I thought you went and got
Can
the
I go with
coffee
you?
already.
Yes. You want some coffee too?
I want to go with you. I love a good coffee.
Grab a cup over there.
Get some water. Bring a couple bottles of water. Bring me one cold.
Still drinking all that water.
You ain't doing like
Love
you
you some
used to.
water. Bring me my water.
Okay.
Cause somebody.
I'll start back eating all that fried food for the water.
This is yours right there, right? That's yours.
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Do I get to get a hoodie? Are you the only one allowed to have
Oh,
hoodies?
you know what? Let's work on that. Let's work on that.
Look at my nephew. My nephew still got his high school shape. Ain't his shape on. No.
It's magic. It's,
Check that out.
my mother's magic.
It's a whole lot of stuff in there.
I got what I needed.
Okay.
Be right back, mother.
All right.
call him mother?
Today.
Cold water out of the refrigerator, please. Oh. Turn this music down instead of the great thing here. oh my God. Basic Taylor. Basic Taylor stay in heat, honey. Basic Taylor stay in heat, honey. Taylor, Taylor, go take a cold shower and come back. Oh, every time we have a male guest, honey, you just, I thought we got fixed. You got a tune up the other night, you say, didn't you? Did you get a tune up the other night? You back in the heat? Oh, it's tired here. Ty, talk to your brother. Oh, OMG, honey. Now you and Danielle fighting over MICAH. That's your cousin. That's your cousin. Oh, baby. Hey, Juju, what's up? Hey, Tarina. Oh. Oh, baby. Baby came out with the tea, honey. He got the baby. I have to slow it down, honey, because he got all the tea on Jamal Bryant. Oh my God. Oh my God. Before I turned the camera on, he gave me an earful. I was like, ooh, let me get this camera on. Oh, oh, yes, honey. Hey, look at Leah. Oh, baby. Oh my God. And really, he was just coming up here. I just invited him up here to hang out with me today. I had no idea he had all this. Y'all see that? What happened when you lay by the Spirit? The Spirit just said, God, your nephew let him hang out with you tomorrow. He was just coming up here to hang out for an hour. And baby, he came in here and I said, Jamal Bryant, baby, this. He said, "Oh, I can throw." Oh my God. Oh. Oh. I'm your neighbor. We're not related. I just love you too much. Oh. Oh. Baby, can I tell you? Can I tell you? I watched that video with Jamal Bryant last night. I was like, you shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done this. You validated what she did. You gave it leg. You gave it life. And then it's just like, if you watch the whole thing, I ain't gonna talk about it with y'all. I'm gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it on the air. I'm gonna say, if you watch the whole thing, it just shows you that she told the truth. And you got on there to, if you get on there, I'm looking for you to say that she lied. But throughout that whole video, you were just there. It was just like eye for eye, tooth for tooth. She put your business out there. Now you're trying to, put her business out there to try to make it look like you're not telling their business. You just going on here and saying stuff. But it's just like, that's not why you on here. You are on here to defend what she said about you and to let us know that what she said about you is not true. You didn't do that. That whole video, I didn't get that. I got that was she spilled your tea, now you finna spill her tea. And now you telling her, if y'all keep on, I'm gonna show up at your house. I'm coming to your house. You want to fight. So anytime anybody puts you in a position where you want to fight, they told the truth, and the truth hurts. But like they say, the truth shall set you free. But if you tell your own truth, then you don't have to worry about that. Oh, it's just, oh my God. Then you talking about, oh, but he was on there talking about. It was just like, you don't do that. You don't do that. Because and then you said that in the video he said that he didn't want to do the reality show because he don't believe in the reality shows and da da da. And he don't think they real and da 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 la 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 la. Then he said about I'd never do it again. He said the reason I did it because Giselle wanted to do it and I went on there and did it for her and blah 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 blah. Mm. We'll talk about it. Oh. Oh. What's up? This is your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here. We are your radio. We are your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. I was on here talking to not on here, but I was talking to my laughing hyenas, baby. I almost missed this break, honey. I almost not missed the break because I had, all the right buttons pushed and everything to start the music. However, I was in a conversation with my hyenas and I looked up and it was like, it's time for me to go back on the air and talk. Thank you, baby. Time for me to go back on the air and talk. And so what the hot topic is today is we're talking about Jamal Bryant. Pastor Jamal Bryant of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church here in Atlanta, Georgia. He's from Baltimore, and he had a church in Baltimore. He ended up moving to Atlanta, and the reason he came to Atlanta is because they offered him a job at New Birth. Now, when I was at the other radio station, across the way. Jamal Bryant, when he decided to come here to Atlanta, he talked about, he didn't tell his congregation in Baltimore that he was leaving until he secured the job here in Atlanta. And when he said that, a red flag went up for me. It's just like, oh, I can't trust you. Because if you legitimately want to leave this church and come and explore coming to another church in Atlanta, then you should at least be honest with your congregation up front and say, listen, I have an opportunity that has been presented to me where I may be leaving this church and I may be going there. But you waited until you secured another job before you went back and told the people who have been supported and following you all these years to tell them that you were leaving. And I found that was kind of like, sneaky and not right.
Yeah. First of all, it shows that you had an ulterior motive. The motive was not about really being a pastor, because if you're a father and you know you're getting ready to leave home and you're gonna leave your kids for a while, you're gonna say, hey, daddy's leaving, but this is what's gonna happen, and so forth and so on. But you wait till at the end when it's time for you to go and like, oh, see y'all, deuces, holla at y'all.
It was kind of the same way when we came to Atlanta from California. My dad came out here for a church. I'm not sure that Calvary was aware, because when my dad announced to Calvary that we were leaving, they were completely shocked. They were in tears.
But this whole situation about him doing this video, and you know, it's just like, my thing is, I don't think he should have responded to the video, because throughout the video, even at the very beginning of the video and stuff, it's just like, you've already said that you do not believe in these reality shows, and then you're on here, because I'm thinking you're coming on here and you're explaining to us, this is your opportunity to take what she said on national TV, and you were going to go down the list and say, that is a lie, that is a lie, that is a lie, that is a lie. But you didn't do that. You got on there and you were trying to put their business out, talking about her husband and his situation. In other words, you have mental issues that you need to be dealing with.
Doesn't sound very much like a pastor, does it?
No, it does not. And then it's just like the whole video, the entire video, you talked about, you know, well, first of all, this was recorded a year ago. It's like, okay. So then say, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then the network know that, and they didn't announce that, they didn't tell you that, and then I want y'all to watch, because now, you know, in the next episode, you done already gave him a commercial about what's gonna be the next.
Right.
In the next episode, he's going after my ex-wife, and no. And
it's about money. Jamal Bryant has built his career on raising offerings. He first got noticed as a pastor because he was the man that could raise offerings. When my choir won a competition for Publix, Eddie Long invited him there to raise the offering at the Dome.
It's coming out. Well, you know, here's another thing, and you raised a really good point, Sophia, when you were talking about if you're going to go on the record, and I would have defended myself as a pastor. If I'm going to defend anything, I'm going to say, look, what happened on that show, I'm not a part of that. I don't aspire to that. I don't condone that. But I will speak to my character. This is who I am as a character. This is my character. This is what my values are. And you know, I'm a man of integrity. So I don't want to bespeak anybody else's name as they're besmirching my name. But I'm going to speak to who I am. If he'd have done just that, I'd been like, okay, I feel you. But you're gonna, yeah, they say that girl, but well, he didn't say it like that. They say that, but they don't know. But I know this. That's so petty.
Yeah, and that's what I said. It's so gay. Because she came out with a book, and she said, I have a book of receipts. And then he came out, he was like, and you say that you have the receipts, but I'm wondering, how can you have a receipt when I have the cash register? Ooh. So he had his binder, and this is like, this the cash register. So then he's like, well, come on.
He did say in the video. He did say in the video that he said, you said XYZ. But if you're going to read the text, read the entire text. Now he did say that. He did say that.
But the problem that I had with that was you were not talking about the text that she read. You say read the entire text. No, what you were saying was read all of the text, not read the entire text, but read all of the text. So then it's just like you were talking about this woman, and this woman, you know, she wanted to come to your installation, and you said no, I don't think that's a good idea. She wanted to come down for something else, and you said no. And then she wanted to be a part of your staff, and you said no. And then you put these women on your staff, and then you say, oh, that's why you didn't want me on here, because you must be, you know, having this woman. And he say no. But it's just like, if you know this woman is like that, why are you continuously texting her? If you know this woman has ulterior motives, then why are you continuously, inviting her?
You know who would tell it all? Somebody know Lisa Ray's number.
Because they used to go together.
You know she tell it. You know she will.
No, she'll tell somebody else. She ain't gonna tell hers.
No, she gonna do like she did with Hallie.
I
heard.
Yeah, but what she ain't gonna tell us about what happened with her marriage with that prince. What happened? Wow. You're supposed to be the first lady of what?
What was it?
Trinidad.
Turks and Caicos.
Yes, but she ain't gonna tell everybody. She ain't gonna tell her story.
No.
she'll tell somebody, she ain't gonna tell it if she was involved in it either.
Right.
But the whole video, it's just like you came on there and you defeated your purpose to me. First of all, like I said, you should have never given that life. Because now, just look at us. That's what we're talking about. That's what all the bloggers are talking about. That's what every news, outlet is talking about. They're talking about it because
what I think what really set it off, because I never watched a single episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. Never watched it.
Me either.
But when I saw that clip, when that girl pulled out that binder and she read Giselle for filth and she read Jamal for filth, and she said, I have the bind, and when she called out the phone numbers, I was like, oh, she's not playing with y'all. She's for real, for real. So I don't think that Jamal really had a choice whether or not to answer this, because she had the goods. She had the goods, the phone number, the names, the hotels, everything.
But you do. And it's just like I've been in a situation. I've been in a situation too where people have said what they wanted to say. Like, for example, when I left V103 the first time, there were all kind of stories out there. People were talking about Sophia got fired. I did not get fired. I know I left V103 the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got ready to leave V103 the first time, I called my mama and I called my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend here in Atlanta, and I called my best friend in Dallas. And I told them
The Trinity.
what was getting ready to happen.
Come on now.
I told them what was getting ready to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened.
Right.
So everybody else, when the news hit, when it went, they was talking about it on the news here in Atlanta. They was talking about it on the blogs and all of that. Everybody had their opinion. Miss Sophia got fired and da. Some were positive, some were negative. Then some people that are good for it. I ain't like on that anyway. And then a lot of people were positive. I responded to none of them. Because the bottom line is I had told my mama, I had told my best friend here in Dallas, and I had told my best friend here in Atlanta and my best friend in Dallas. So everybody else, they were entitled to their opinion. And even if I got say for instance, you stated what you felt, I called, well, no, that is not true. I didn't get fired. Then Mike, he got his stuff. That is not true. I didn't get fired. It doesn't matter, because just like he said, you said that you had to go and help, get these senators in these seats. You have to go and feed the homeless. You have to go and try to put some money in some people's pocket who are not getting stimulus checks and not getting unemployment. That time that you wait, that 18 minutes that you wasted, you could have been doing something that was going to get you closer to feeding the homeless. You could have been doing something that was going to get you closer to putting money in these people's pockets. You wasted 18 minutes on something that you had already established and you had already explained to the people that needed to know the truth. And the bottom line is, when people do stuff like that to you, you do not have to explain it to every single body. Because my mama, my daddy, my sisters, my friends, and everybody else that knows me and that considers themselves my friend and calls themselves my friend, I don't have to defend my character to them, because they know when they hear something that sounds outside of my character, they're not going to believe it.
So your mama listening to this?
She probably is, but
I got goosebumps when you call her name, because when your mama loves you, it don't matter what nobody else thinks.
Right.
As mama say, it's all right.
And so the thing about it, when he did that, it's just like, regardless of what anybody say or what anybody feels they have on you, you know the truth.
Right.
And you do not have to defend your truth to nobody.
That's true.
And people know your character. If I hear something about you, I know you. So if it don't sound like the truth, they say, like the old saying go, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Well, it's clear why he didn't say what he said now, because clearly Jamal Bryant does not know a mother's love.
Hello? And not only that, it's just like, and it's just like I said, when you have to answer to that, there's some truth in what she said.
He's missing something.
And when you have to say, I have your address and I live in Atlanta, but I'm from Baltimore. But that was so gangster. That was so gangster. And then for you to be a pastor, it's just like,
I guarantee you, he doesn't have a good relationship with his mother.
And not only that,
Maybe not
you
even his
have
father.
you have too much to lose.
Yeah.
She has this reality show.
So?
Well,
She has this reality show.
But no, what he's alluding to is very strong because that speaks to the character of what you think of women.
Come on, because the mama's absent.
Yeah, because if you think of
Come on,
mother,
we done fell
if you treat
into
your
it.
mother a certain way,
I
that's
had
how you treat
goosebumps
all
when Joe
women.
said mom.
So yeah, the fact that you would go
It's
at a
inner
woman
childhood
like
drama he has not dealt with.
that. Yeah.
And he up there pastoring, molesting girls
Ooh.
because his mama didn't love him.
Ooh. And I said, ooh. And I said, ooh.
But yeah, but it's just like, oh my God.
We need to take a break because Jamal's getting ready to call. Jamal.
Baby, he's not gonna call. He needs to get somebody to sit down. Sit down.
He ain't gonna see. He's chasing attention.
And
You
I'm
don't
gonna-
need the attention, Joe, because your mom loves you.
And I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna go to break. And it's just like when you get to a certain age, and when you get to a certain place in life,
Yes.
it's just like he shouldn't have done that. Even if you wanted to do Giselle, you said Giselle asked you not to do it.
And you
Giselle
did it
asked you
anyway.
not to do it, and you did it anyway. Even if you wanted to do it, New Birth had no say in what you decided to do. You did not put that in the equation at all, I don't think. Because had you said, I really want to, Giselle asked me not to, but I really want to because I want to defend myself and blah, 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 blah. But because of my position here at this church, I'm not going to put my church through that because this church has been through enough already.
Oh my God.
And for me to sit up and make a selfish decision to try to clear my name and put this church that is already under a huge cloud of scandal, and it's not going to die down. It's not going to go away.
No,
And then for you to bring some more scandalous, information to this church, it's just like, that was selfish.
Jamal's love life will improve when he forgives his mom for not being there.
He's speaking true.
And I'm empathic. I don't even know his situation. But he will improve in his situation when he can forgive his parents. Until he can do that, he's cursed.
That's a good place for a break on that.
Yes. I can hear Miss Sophia holding it down right here on Will You Radio.
It's quiet now.
Will You Radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. Baby. Jamal.
You feel sorry for him now, don't you?
I don't feel sorry for him. I just want to talk to him. And I'm going to tell y'all when I first met him, when he came to V. And
I bet he was dressed in the nines, wasn't he?
he's still dressed to the nines. And then it's just, girl, oh my God. But I'm just going to dedicate this song right here to him, honey. Because right now,
he needs it.
you're going to have to go on and just
attention.
tell him, Jasmine Sullivan, you're going to have to pick up the feelings.
No better person than Jasmine.
Ah.
Yeah, I bet he don't even know his mother. He never mentions her. I don't remember seeing her in the services. She's a womanizer. That means his mom was not there. That's a tall tale sign. Because your mama, if she's there, you ain't gonna go to be no womanizer.
And not only that, if you respect the woman who said, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't even respect her.
Don't even respect her. So
He got
And
some
so it
shit.
wasn't about her. It was you. It was you. She asked you not to. You say, and then you want to put it, and I have to do this to defend Giselle because they trying to throw her. It's like, no, dude, you're doing this for you.
Are
And
you?
then-
What you trying to prove?
We know that relationship is not real. Everybody know that relationship.
The
Wait,
more I hear about it, the more it sounds like he's gay.
No, I really do think he's a hoe.
Yeah,
He
a
don't-
bisexual one.
Yeah, he don't want to be with no woman. He don't want to be with no one woman.
Y'all
Yeah.
can all this tea.
The more I hear,
What
the
happened
more-
in this house stays in this house.
Because he's staging it to look like he's straight. He's
He's working-
staging it.
working
He's
too
working
hard.
too hard
Mhm.
to make it seem like he's straight. And that's a tall tale sign of a bisexual man trying to cover it up.
I don't know anything.
He's the 95%. I'm guaranteed at this
This my
point.
new song. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's the song, honey. I'm gonna sing that somewhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna sing that somewhere.
This our new song?
Oh, Jasmine Sullivan.
What's the name of it? Let me
Pick
get
up
down
your-
real quick.
Pick up your feelings.
Pick up your feelings. She already got me on that.
So
Pick up your
don't forget to come back and pick up your feelings.
Oh, come on.
Don't forget to come and pick up your feeling. Baby, this is my song. I love this song.
That bitch is so
Yeah, that's the
talented.
deep
She's
line. Come
underrated.
pick up your
Yeah,
feelings.
no, I think this is her come up right here. This song is like her. All right, y'all been.
Oh, boy.
She been in the back.
Trying to pay my bill.
Will I pay your bill?
My iTunes.
Can you pay my bill? Can you pay the telephone bill?
It's all right. That's when YouTube coming in. Come on.
Oh yeah, she
She
was
got the
playing.
Holy Ghost.
Yes, the Holy Ghost is in that song.
She been through so much, both things.
That's a sermon right there. Don't leave no pieces.
What came out 3 weeks ago?
Oh, yeah.
And that backup, they are not playing with you. Them backup singers is not playing. They felt that.
Huh?
I said the backup singers felt that too. They wasn't playing. What's next?
I think Newburgh may ask him to leave.
They know what's best. They give them psychological treatment. A lot of these pastors just need to see a therapist. That's the problem. Go see a therapist. You ain't perfect. You human too. You need
I
someone
think
to talk to.
the other thing about church is, and this is I don't know if this is on the subject or not, but you were alluding to his bisexuality. And I think a lot of what the traditional church religiosity is what I call it. Religiosity says you have to be straight to be a pastor, blah 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 blah. You can't lead a congregation, and I think that's why a lot of these men are womanizers out there hoeing and screwing everything that they can screw. If they would just be like, okay, God made you who you are. You can still be a pastor, you can still be anointed, you can still be appointed, you can still preach the word and all that stuff, and just be yourself. Be who you are. And people that want to come hear the word are going to come hear the word regardless, because that's what you're taught. Don't hate the messenger, receive the message. And I just think that's something that needs to be done a lot in church these days. That's why people don't want to go to church.
Yeah. Well, the baby boomers still do, and the X generation still do because they're so fixed. They come from a fixed generation.
And I mean,
So they hold.
I'm not with it. No.
Well, how old are you?
Excuse me, sir.
I'm trying to see if you're X generation or baby boomer.
Excuse me, sir.
Were you born in the 80s or 90s?
Excuse me, sir.
No, no. Congressman
Set-
John
set-
Lewis. Congressman John Lewis.
70s?
You lie. No.
Congressman John
Right.
Lewis.
1970.
Oh, so you're on the cusp of X.
Yeah.
So yeah, you came in during the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
VCS.
VCS. Yes.
Okay. So yeah. Right. You were that? Okay. Dial-up internet.
Analog.
Okay.
Yes. That. So.
Yeah, you're not as fixed.
Yeah. So for me, really, I believe that there's a higher being. God, Buddha, Allah, whatever you call him. I believe that there is a higher being. I do believe that there's a greater power in the universe,
Yes.
and I think that every being on the planet
There's no doors for him.
is attached to that power. But I think that doctrine and religion has clouded that connection.
So that's your belief.
That's
So
my
many
belief.
people believe like you and are doing nothing with that belief. They quietly hold this notion, but no one
Yeah,
has
'cause when you say
rised
it out
up.
loud, people look at you crazy.
Yeah, but no one has rised up and said, "Well, this is how it all fits together. This is what we need to do to make it fit." This is a suggestion. If we follow this suggestion, I believe we can get back to mankind's harmony and realize we are all connected.
Mm-hmm.
We're all, because we're conscious, something is conscious that makes us conscious. We're all connected to a neural link of consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find how to get back to it, and that's how we'll get real power again.
Yeah.
We've lost our power.
Yeah, and the loss has become the division of mine is better than yours, mine is better
Yeah,
than yours.
how stupid is that? We all got the same DNA.
Right.
I was researching, there was a volcano that erupted 5,000 years ago, Mount Timbuktu in Asia, that basically extinct all of mankind down to 5,000. So 5,000 people 5,000 years ago populated this entire globe. That means our DNA divergence is not that different as we think it is. We're a lot closer than we think we are. We think the Chinese people have been alive for however long, and then white folk however long. No, 5,000 people 5,000 years ago made Jesus 3,000 years after that.
That's deep.
We're so connected. We're not that different. There's not enough DNA divergence. Scientists have done this study. There's not enough DNA divergence to suggest that each race has been here that long. We're too connected still. And we think we're so different. No, we're the same. We're just so tired of the perpetuated disconnect.
Yeah.
It went on too long. Trump almost made it worse.
Almost.
I ain't gonna lie, I did vote for him only because.
Oh no, he did not say that. No, he didn't say that.
It's 23. Come on, I did say it. I'm going with the time. That means that spirit. That's a spiritual time.
Oh Jesus!
I said it because he was evil, and I knew he was evil. I knew he trusted money, and I knew he would be for the economy because he's about an economist. So I believed in that. I don't know what Biden is because Biden clearly chose Harrison for the black vote. I'm a little concerned that his wife didn't stop working to be in the House with the White House, like Michelle stopped working to be in the White House with Obama.
Michelle chose that.
Rightly, because she's the first lady of the United States. Why doesn't Biden's wife want to be home?
She don't have to be home. She don't.
Yes, she does. She's the first lady of America.
That is archaic. That is so. That is so June Cleaver.
It's a full-time job.
So she has.
We're not talking about church. We're talking about America.
But that's that toxic masculinity that a woman has to downplay herself so that a man can feel more. Yes, that's exactly what that is. She's a doctor. She earned that degree. Just like when she was with him when he was a vice president.
We're talking about that.
I'm sorry. Oh, babe, no.
I am a Democratic by I voted for Trump. I was Democratic all the way down.
You gonna say that?
I will save it. I will save it because I stand by what I did because I felt like
Trump. Oh, stay for the air. Don't talk about it no more. Till we get on the air.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put you out.
I went Democratic all the way down, and I still went Democratic on Tuesday. It was just I felt like this was a very relaxed year for me. It was a very relaxed
and let's talk about black Republicans.
I don't like Trump. I just voted for him because he liked money.
Say it for the air.
But I don't personally like him.
What did I say?
Okay, sorry.
Listen to Auntie. Listen to Auntie.
I'm gonna put y'all out. I'm gonna put y'all out.
Is it coming next?
Yeah, we're coming up after this song. 1 minute.
Let me show you what 333 means.
Tree.
333.
Tree them.
They're called angel numbers. Why are you making fun of it?
No. I believe. No, I get
it. Stop laughing, Joe.
Oh, he probably laughing.
My bad out. What's going on?
He's laughing at the live you reading
it on there. 45 seconds.
I'm gonna have to give me some of this brown liquor so I can get like him.
Come on, turn it up. We're talking about it today.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Everybody can call it out. I know all about these dirty preachers.
Oh.
Now, first of all, why is your phone cracked? Why are you throwing these phones at these people?
Don't put that on live. It's blasphemy to have a cracked iPhone.
15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Okay.
The mic is on. Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ Miss Sophia right here. We are your radio. We are your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. Pull the mic in front of you, Micah. Pull the mic in front of you. Yes, honey. Yes, my nephew is in here, Micah, and also the CEO of We Are Your Radio. We're your radio.
I don't know how much longer it sounds like Sophia want to fire me.
Wait.
You ain't going
But hold on. That song y'all just listened to is titled Truth Be Told.
Honey,
and that's what we doing here today.
Tell it.
We come to tell the truth, baby. And off the air, as usual, off the air, the conversations are more heated than on the air sometimes.
That's not true.
And Liz, my nephew, just opened his mouth and made a statement.
Don't you dare say it. Don't you dare.
No, you say that's your truth, and you stand by it.
Okay.
You say that's your truth.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand by it. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, when he said it, when he say this, now I'm gonna let him say it.
God damn it, I did.
Well, go ahead and say it. What you said?
I voted for Trump.
Get your ass out of here. You get your black ass out of here.
Right?
Can I please defend myself?
Go ahead.
No, you can't defend, but can you
am I
go ahead and
allowed
explain?
Can I be allowed to? This is my defense.
Go ahead.
And a lot of people my age did vote for Trump too.
Okay. Yeah, we know.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you know.
So,
okay,
but
I did it because.
Hold on. I want to say this.
Okay.
Like he just said, a lot of people his age did vote for Trump, and the research work shows us that your generation, you all voted for Trump, and now I'm glad you're here so you can explain to us why. Go ahead.
Because we knew that Trump was evil, and we knew that Trump wanted money, and that he was a businessman chasing money. If he wasn't a racist, he was a moneyist. That's all he cares about. So that made me trust his evil ass because he was about the dollar. And to be honest, this has been a very comfortable year for me. I have had a very relaxed year because of this virus. So I voted for him because I know what that is. Now, I didn't trust Biden because it was very clear that Biden got Harrison for the black vote. That made me think that he was doing it only to win in a crooked way. Get you a white vice president like you know you wanted to do. Because Harrison didn't even like you, to be honest with you, because in earlier debates, she roasted him. So I know they don't like each other. Get you a white girl that could be by your side. And I probably would have voted for him because that would have been a real move. I didn't trust that move.
So you're saying that your generation, you all are one issue voters.
We've been lied to for so long.
But hold on, that ain't the question I
What's
asked
the
you,
question,
Jamal.
Auntie?
Jamal, Brian, I asked you. You're saying that your generation are one issue voters. So the reason you could vote for Joe Biden is because he pulled Kamala Harris on his ticket.
Try not. That's not it. Because your generation are one issue voters too. Because people voted for Trump for his issue over abortion. Because he was pro-life. He had all the Republicans stand for him on that one issue of abortion. So they are just don't single my generation out and say it's one thing.
Hold on. But now hold on. But I'm going to go back to my original question that you still haven't answered.
Okay,
You say that your generation, so you're saying that your generation are one issue voters.
I'm speaking for myself. I can't speak for the others.
Oh, so you are a one issue voter.
Was it so?
My one issue encompassed a lot because the economy is not one issue. The economy affects everybody. So I voted for the issue.
And okay, so
hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
You something. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So you voted for an issue that you stated affected everyone, which was the economy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But had you done your research as you should have prior to the vote, no,
Okay.
then you would have known that he had already had business practices that were frowned upon. He lost a lot of money. He was he lied on his taxes. He also had a college that was found out not to be a college. So if you were voting on that platform alone, that man should not have been qualified for the reasons that you just gave us.
I never said that he wasn't evil and only saw his own agenda. Okay, I never said that. I voted for him because number one, I'm empathic, and I felt like through the sentiments of America that he was going to do more for the economy's sake than Biden. And not to mention, I didn't have to do the research because my life spoke that I was comfortable.
So
my life made I was
you
richer this year than I've ever been in any other year, and this was a year of virus. So my life spoke abundance. So I didn't really worry about it so much research as what was on the table in front of me. This has been a good year for me, period, point blank.
So you voted. Are you saying you voted for Trump in the first election or this election?
No, I went Democrat first.
Okay, so
I voted for Trump.
you voted for him. Wait,
I voted for Hillary.
Wait.
Of course I voted for Hillary.
Wait. So after you saw all of the vitriol, and after all of the stuff came out about his taxes, and after he lied to us about the virus, and after he took us out of NATO, and after he did all of these things that were derisive,
He also got a treaty
for
signed and stopped the war in Jerusalem. I mean, he's done other things that are good too. He was very good at foreign policy.
So you voted on the one for him, and this is
you know what it
I'm
is,
not beating you up.
You know what it is? I think because I was raised in a family where I had a strong male leader, and there are things that you see as a child that may seem as tyranny, but they still affect you in an abundant way. So when I looked at Trump, I saw a lot of qualities in him that were in my father.
So your father used to call
Let's not get on him.
Hold on, no.
Let's not get on him.
No. I'm bringing the comparison because you said you saw a lot of qualities.
Yes, without saying it out loud.
Well, you saw a lot of qualities in Trump
that were in my father.
So your father used to make fun of women and grab them by the pussy, or
stop it!
I'm just
stop. I said we're not going to talk about that part. Oh my God!
And so you're saying
I saw similar qualities. That's all that matters.
So your father made fun of.
My father did things like that.
He grabbed women by the pussy. I like your dad. Hold on, wait a minute.
My dad was a Rolling Stone.
But no. In all seriousness. But now that we are in the place that we are now, and you said that you saw Biden choosing Harris as a
Come on, you know why he did that.
This it may have been, but
It was.
But let's say this: he could have chosen a white woman.
He should have.
But he knew that this was an America that was already divided.
Yeah.
This was an America that was already riddled with hatred from the 4 years.
So he was a
Trump.
politician.
So he was
a politician.
He wanted to show that he was going to be a president for the world, and in doing so, he had to make a visible choice.
And that's so obvious.
But that is the right choice.
Was it now?
If you look at Trump,
was it his choice though?
Well, obviously, but
I'm voting for the man's character.
He could have chosen Warren. He could have chosen any one of those other people.
Hold on. I have listened to this. I have just been trying to figure out how can I jump in here. You just said, but then when you said I voted for the man for his character,
right?
Yeah. I said,
hold on.
What's wrong with evil? We have this problem with evil. No.
Before you listen,
we have good, and evil is bad. But evil and good are both necessary for the balance. Positive and negative forces make electricity. We can't be so angry when evil happens and so upset because it's needed for the cycle of this planet to work right. I knew he was evil. That made me trust him.
But you don't need to give evil a platform.
Why not?
Evil
does. Look at the pastors of America.
Well, we're not talking about the pastors. And if we're talking about the pastors, then let's talk about the pastors. But what we're talking about is the president of the United States.
But you act like evil can't lead, and evil can.
Evil has. And evil has led us down a path that we don't want to repeat. Let us go to Hitler.
Evil got us out of the path. Had we had another Democratic president, none of this policy would have been in place to protect us because we would have kept turning our eyes. It was because Trump was an evil twit that we even looked at this police brutality to fix it.
Hold on. I want to say this. Everything that you said, the reason you voted for Trump, it is my belief that because of your belief and people who believe like you, that thought that evil had a chance to lead and evil should lead.
You make it sound so bad.
But it is my belief that because of you and people who think like you, and you all gave Trump the benefit of the doubt, and all these Republicans that are sitting up here scared to tell Trump right now that he has lost this election. It is my belief that is the reason God sent coronavirus to this earth. So everybody could sit still, sit in their house, and see what it is that you all are saying that you're okay with. And just because we're okay with it, God said, I'm not okay with it. And for me not to be okay with it, I need for you all to speak for me at the polls. And the only reason I feel that Biden and Harris were able to win the way that they won was because people were supposed to be at home. They closed down the world. He closed down the world, the entire world at the same time. So everybody, he closed down the entire world at the same time, so everybody could just focus on really what it is that we say we were okay with. And he's like, although you're okay with it, I'm not okay with it.
So if the whole world was shut down, why are we focusing on our president? Why is he the key to the stopping the evil when the entire globe suffered from this virus?
Because just like you said in your family, your father was the leader of that household.
He was.
And in the United States, in the world, the United States was the head of the world. Everybody looked at the United States.
So we think we're so special.
No, because just like right now, when you go hold on. But when Biden won the election, when it was official that Biden had won the election, world leaders, they sent out messages, welcome back America.
Okay.
So it wasn't what we was thinking. So we think it's what the world was telling us, welcome back America.
And what we have got, welcome back America, had we not had a Trump in office. Trump brought us back to who we were. He has to have credit for something. No, we needed Trump, the evil.
The credit that I give Trump is Trump put a face on the racism that exists in America. And everybody that was hiding and pretending to be our friends and everything, they showed us their true colors because they felt like Trump gave them the right to show America who they really was.
Had Hillary been president, do you think this racism would have been highlighted?
The racism.
Had Hillary been the president, would this have been highlighted? Answer that question.
The racism.
Answer the question, Auntie.
Yes, because the racism.
Really?
If Hillary had been president, the racism would have been highlighted like it
Ferguson
always.
happened with Obama.
Hold on. What the racism would have been highlighted like it always have been. The womanizing and all of that would have been recognized like it always have been. The all the stuff that we go through, the gay rights, the gay community, the hate crime, and all that, it would have been
I think we would
highlighted
act like it
that.
didn't exist, like we always do when the Democrat is president. Like racism is not here because the Democrat is in office, and it still very much is here. Trump he blew the lid off of them. We saw all the racism people.
So you think?
Okay,
so,
but
you saying?
hold on.
I get it. I do get it, and I'm going to give you that. I'm going to agree with you
CEO.
on that one point.
I can have one thing.
I do think that because of Trump, like we've all said, it gave people more courage to
Talking about
show
their houses.
yeah. So that is the benefit. It did take the masks off of
Don't you see
everyone's
the
face.
necessary evil? Can you not see how?
So
but the thing about it,
I want to speak to this point because it's very valid. We needed to see the evil to see how bad things could actually be, so that the world could say, "No, wait a minute.
That's why I did it.
This ain't what we gonna need to have." Now,
Because I don't think we're there yet.
I can agree with that. Sometimes you have to see how bad a situation can be. You have to it's like the kid that runs away.
It's
I ran
always
away from
been this
home
bad.
because my mother and
Ferguson
father-
happened under Obama.
you keep saying that, but the thing about it is, who did Rodney King happen up under?
No,
Who did Congressman who did Congressman John Lewis happen up under? So it doesn't matter who the president is.
Yeah.
It's just like racism has always
it's
been
the
here.
people. It's always been the people.
But no. What he's saying is, and he's got it on that point, and I don't do this often.
Woo! I did not win an argument.
That evil had to exist on the plane that it exists, to the magnitude that it existed, so that we could say, let's fix this. We cannot
Couldn't ignore it anymore.
Even the people who thought, ooh, we need to get back, make America great again. Oh no, this ain't great.
Even they turned on them.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. This, like you said. So here's the thing. So here's the thing. But this is the thing that I want you to understand.
Yes, ma'am.
People voted for Trump the first time because they say they didn't know what type of president he would be.
Right.
Yeah.
He voted for Trump this time, and Trump showed us what type of president he would be. Trump did not show us that he could be presidential at all. He had no qualities of being president.
I knew what type of president he was. I didn't vote for Biden because I didn't know what he was. I knew what Trump was, and that made me feel safe.
But
let's go to break because we got to pay these bills.
Well, hold on. You said that you have.
I didn't know who Biden was.
And you have had a very comfortable year with Trump in office.
Extremely.
Trump in office.
Up to this election year, this is a very nice vacation I've had this whole time.
Let me get $500.
$500?
Yeah.
Don't have it.
He said it was comfortable, just not relaxed.
You can call Trump.
I will have your 500 and probably before the new year, and that's a promise. And I will give it to your auntie.
Let's go to break.
I'm not going to break. I'm going to kick his ass live on air. All you girl, Miss Sophia, hold it down right here. We are your radio. We're your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. Maybe I'm going to read some of these comments up here. I'm playing my Christmas song. It's coming up. Stay tuned. Merry Christmas, baby.
This is live. Put some in your coffee, see, yo.
I'm getting ready to do that.
I couldn't convince you off air, but I got you on air.
You did. You did. You want some brown liquor?
Baby, let me see. Oh,
baby, the day Miss Sophia drink is the day we know Jesus coming.
She never.
Jesus is coming.
Hey, Michelle Holler. I did drink. I told y'all. I drunk at Usher's mama's birthday party.
Want to go get some more coffee?
Sure, I'll get it for you. What you need in it? I'll just bring you the
5 sugars and 1 cream.
You want a little bit of coffee with your sugars?
Hello, what's going on?
Are we getting a lot of comments? I know they get a lot. People are so passionate about the politics. They be ready to fight. George, make him go get himself. You know, you voted for Trump, you got the economic prowess. Bye. Hi. Oh, bitch, don't kick your ass off. Hi, I love y'all too. Okay, I'm entitled to my own opinions. Right, basic. Oh, bitch, I'm gonna give Uncle his 5,000. I mean 500.
5,000.
500.
You
I
get
may, I
5,000.
may have
You
it.
spoke
God
to
damn
you
it!
said
Because of the Corona disaster relief grant that I applied for.
They ain't give you that.
Why they not?
They
I know people that's already got their check. That's why I did it. 7 days is supposed to be here. I let my bills pile up on purpose just so I could have proof that I needed the money. Calm it down. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Ricky. It's not all bad. I think the problem is people don't understand when you're on YouTube and these and Snapchat and all this internet stuff, they are studying your logarithms because they want you to continue to look at their stations, their internet, and so they study your input. So if you're always looking at Republican stuff, they're gonna feed that to you. So all of a sudden your mind begins to think everyone thinks like me. No, they're making you think that everyone thinks like you because they study the logarithms of what you look at.
Okay.
But everyone doesn't think like you. The world has different views, and if we can't hear both sides of the views, we can't make a decision for all. And we get fighting mad because someone doesn't think like us when you just need to kind of just be comfortable with articulating your beliefs, like me and him just did, and hash it out. We're ready to suffice. These internet, Facebook, and all them, they can start a civil war if they wanted to, because they know what you look at. They can have you think the whole entire globe think like you, and it's just you.
Okay. Fox News.
Yeah. There's logarithms. They study what you look at. That's why they say cookies. Those cookies.
Where am I? Hold on. What is this? Oh, I think. Oh. Child, we're still on the security bag.
We are you radio, baby. The home of the urban side of pride. Come on, baby, let's ride.
Congratulations once again to George Hewitt on securing the bag. Yes, honey, yes. The Real You Radio Secure the Bag Holiday Sweepstakes, honey.
Hey, don't miss Wellness Wednesdays with me, BB Marshall.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? You know the secret to when you have something in your hand. See that box over there? Just sit on top of that.
I do that sometimes.
Get yourself
I
together.
guarantee I will steer you in a
All right, I'm gonna use the restaurant. You use the restaurant?
You know, I already did that before I left the
Don't be
house.
trying to invite that child to the restroom with you. You gone, baby, child. Let's all go in the restroom together.
That's what happens in the bathroom.
Y'all agreed on one point. Now you ready to have.
No, you're so
Out of
silly.
here, George Bryan.
Brandy, I think I warmed up.
You got warmed up.
Yeah, I ain't afraid no more.
You're not. What were you afraid for anyway?
I don't know. It's my first time being on radio.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have been afraid. You in here with Auntie. You in here with Uncle
But
Joe.
you're famous.
You in here with Uncle Joe. Auntie So.
You know what? You have so
Maybe
many
you
haters.
just said.
You have so many haters that wrote you off. Not one time have you missed it. You've always continued and been consistent. And you know why?
I don't address that stuff.
Because your mama loves you.
Because my mama loves
Because your mama loves you. You don't care what nobody else say, what nobody else think. The first person you call was your mama.
My mom and my friend, once I get the clearance from my mom
Yeah,
and my friends,
that's all
I'm
you need
done.
to hear.
Everybody else, I'm not gonna go back and forth with
Now
somebody that don't
imagine
have
somebody
my
doesn't
address.
have that. How stupid. Well, they're missing something that you have. Pretty much. So I'm trying to feel sorry for him.
Best in home security and smart home technology.
He needs to find his mom and forgive her.
We have great news. You can now get Vivint's
But knowing him, he probably
smart
hates
home
her.
security systems starting at about $1.
And that's why he treats women like they're nothing.
World Report has recognized Vivint as the top home security.
And he figured out a good scam how to trick people
System, the best
Oh.
by preaching.
package-
Jamal, that's a scam.
Best pro
My little brother tried to do it. I know they see it and they try to get it.
Yo, we ain't talk about your mama book.
Yeah, but my mom really didn't tell her like she could have told her.
I know.
She still was kind.
She was.
Call right now for your home security
But
consultation.
she's still stuck.
276-2909.
She still what?
She's still stuck because her mother was a maid. Even though my mom has all these degrees and
We lied.
well, I said this to her. I said it to the Taurus Collective as well. But even though she's older now with all these degrees, she still has that maid mentality that her mom had when she was being raised. So she's stuck in an archetype, being subservient to a man when she is the reason why love and acceptance even existed. She did that research. She was the one that pushed my father. She's been the pastor this whole time supporting someone that was never called to do it. Because her mom still had the maid mentality that she put into her daughter, and my mom can't break the cycle of family pattern.
Back and neck pain without surgery or taking medication.
Oh, we're gonna get into that after the show. After we get off of this live. Because I can't be giving y'all all the tea.
It works. Call the pain
What happened in this family stays in this family. I bet not see nobody posting nothing about what we're saying during these breaks.
0183.
Do you understand me?
427-0183. Call now.
Now let me turn this video off so I can talk to this one right here trying to have nephew.
Y'all know better. Y'all know who my husband is.
Come on
Here
now.
go, come on.
Oh,
Oh,
here, let me see the ring.
That's simple.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Christmas. Oh, wait on him. He on his way over. He said to be by the door. He has my gift in his hand. Hey, baby. How you doing? Come on in. Is that for me? Ooh, it's so big. what in the hell is this? Merry Christmas, baby.
same is so.
You want me to treat you nice. Yes. Merry Christmas, baby. You want me to treat you nice.
Can I get this off YouTube?
I just wanted to buy you pair of panties.
You don't record these?
Hey, nigga,
What?
where you
It's only live?
going with
Or
this
it's recorded?
It's recording. It's recording. Yeah. And I record our actual breaks. So what I do is I take all the breaks and put them together and post them on.
So when will this be available to look at?
Auntie wanted to have a drink or two. Hey, he told me to go get 2 glasses. If you think that bag of ice gonna get you this, oh, you got another thing coming, boo-boo. He wanted to take off my panties. Told me to take off my bra. He wanted to take off my panties. And he told me to take off my bra.
I'm talking about Trump.
If you think this
Mhm.
gonna get you this, baby.
Yeah, every time.
Baby, you going too far. Oh, my panties still on. And my bra too. No bad my eyes. Gonna get you this boo-boo.
I see your dress with the shimmies on it. Yeah. You look good in that, Auntie.
Oh, you want me to treat you nice.
Oh.
If you want Big Mama to treat you nice, hey, come to me with more than a bag of ice. Oh, Merry Christmas, baby. You want Big Mama to treat you nice. Oh, Merry Christmas, baby. You want Big Mama to treat you nice. Well,
I go to the top of the hour.
Hey, that's a mama with a fall and a bad eye. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, what I got is bone and a bad eye.
Get ready for the We Are You Morning Crew. Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern.
forgot to bring my tarot cards.
How do I go to the next hour?
Always raw and funny.
Show me
Highlight
what I
highlight the next event you want, and then right click and then sync to event.
highlight this.
And sync to this.
How old are you? 25, 35, 50, or older? If you have pain,
And that's gonna
we
play
can help.
after that
After
commercial.
Your knees
Mhm.
hurt. Ow.
All right.
Let me ask you
Thank
again.
you.
Are your knees killing you?
Oh, yeah. Are they ever?
What about your back? When you bend over, does it feel like this? How
Mm.
about when you get out of bed in the morning? If you're like me, your knees and back feel like this.
Oh, that
Thank you,
hurts.
Michelle.
I
Thank
found
you,
a company called the
Brianna.
Pain Relief Hotline. They specialize if you
down,
have
Mama. It's
insurance,
too loud.
may have little or no cost or out-of-pocket expense. I've used them. It works. Call the Pain Relief Hotline now for free information. 800-427-0183.
It was God. They ain't saying nothing in here. We got the headset on.
Oh, it was fine in the headset.
800-427-0183. That's 800-427-0183.
Oh, yeah, man.
You gotta press play. You did press play? Press play at the top. Press play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whenever you sync it, yeah, you have to press play. I forgot about that part. Now you're good. It should be good for now. Sorry.
Because I feel press it down here.
And you know how that do go crazy sometimes. We do it like that. Now maybe you could skip a song to get you back on time. When is the break supposed to play originally? What time is it gonna come up?
420.
Yeah, you can skip that next song. Or skip one of
It's
them
Bad
songs.
Habit by Usher.
Whichever one you like better. Whichever one, you know.
We could do.
I can't hang with you, Micah. I don't do that brown liquor like that. Is your dad watching?
No, I'm not really supported by them.
That's okay.
By in numerology, there's a Hebrew numbering system, and when you go the book of Black Magic speaks about your name being your human coding. We don't care so much about namesake anymore, but back in the day, your name was very important. And when you break your name down into human coding, any number that you're missing from your name is going to be your karmic lesson. And in my name, I'm missing a 6. So my karmic lesson is my family will never appreciate me, but I'll do a lot of work for them. So to stop that karmic lesson, I stopped needing it. I don't need you to appreciate me anymore. So I could break your name down if you wanted to show you what your karmic lesson is.
I have 12
No, I
letters
didn't
in
put
my
my
name.
hair on today. I still
Your
have
birth
it.
name, your full birth name.
You have to watch
My
the whole
name,
video.
I
last.
can do that right now if you want to know. What your
It
lesson
was just a
is.
play on words.
Alright,
My
let's just
drag
watch
is
your
still
station.
alive and kicking.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, honey. I'm finna get me a cocktail in a minute.
Ciao.
Come on, it's a special day.
If Miss Sophia, y'all ever see Miss Sophia drinking,
Your full name again?
the Lord is coming. Y'all be ye ready. He coming.
He's already coming because 2021 is the year of Jesus Christ, being that he's a 5.
No, he's gonna be right here in the flesh, cussing us all out for voting for Trump.
No, because y'all, I ain't voting
He's
for
coming
Trump.
back because of Trump.
Oh, Shondo.
Y'all are looking at it different.
He already here. He is
You mean my
coronavirus.
birthday too?
Yeah,
And coronavirus was everywhere, wasn't
it was everywhere.
it? Jesus is
Come on.
coronavirus because
Come-
Jesus is everywhere.
Come on, he balanced it out. That's what he does.
Ah.
The great balancer has returned.
Hey, Frankie.
He'll be here for 3 years.
Child, what my fault? I know, baby. Listen, I know we done had church up in here today, honey. I done brought the word right, Jalen. So I know my
Are you
cash
Capricorn
app
too?
going
No, but I
crazy.
know about Capricorns. You're
When I get off this live,
Well,
Well, that
honey,
does good.
my cash app better be through the roof.
And it's more often about us, even though we
Hey,
try to make it about
Lucy
other
M.
people.
Oh my God.
Lucy M say, hey, Micah and
You're
Ken,
forward.
George.
You're a homebody.
Mm-hmm. I like being. I prefer being.
Yes,
alone.
you're powerful there. In fact.
Mm-hmm.
So you're the pinnacle you're on right now. I'll show you. We're in 2020. Oh, you're coming out of it. You're about to enter prosperity.
Shondo, come on.
Wait a minute. You're leaving prosperity to this is what you're going to be in 9. You're at completion. Read that.
Fuckers get past this cracked screen, Jesus.
Don't do that.
What's the last pinnacle showing?
Don't do my
That's the
nipple
last
like that
one.
on live about his
Your
crack
work In
screen.
the latter part of your of life will tend to be more philanthropic, allowing you to do much more of yourself. If your
This-
financial circumstances permit, yes, it's the cause of different.
This is my nephew like my cash app make me go crazy. I want to at least have $5,000.
Some of you, the automobile age, and I'm sure
Baby,
first
this
follows
is-
the same
this-
timeline as first.
gotta do this. I've got to raise an offering like Jamal Bryant. I want my offering to be just like that new birth with Jamal Bryant.
Last
Cash app. Come on with it.
So I'm in the fourth pinnacle.
You're in your yes, and you're moving out of your abundance one where you were just about money.
Hallelujah.
Mhm.
Moving out.
Life challenges.
Moving on up. Moving on out.
So these are the numbers that you're missing from
Starting to look like your dad.
your name.
Look, Dennis.
But it seems like to me you've already challenged these karmic lessons because 4, you already became a homebody. So you're doing 3 is your creativity. You're clearly creative now.
Pregnant.
And 1 is being a leader or being assertive, and you have your own business. So you beat all your karmic lessons, and that's why you're in the 9th pinnacle. You're ready.
Oh wow.
Hallelujah,
Numbers
Michelle.
I do believe the numbers are powerful. Numbers.
Yes.
And you gave me goosebumps. So
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I'm on the right path with that one.
Okay.
Let me see what else we can tell us. Name analysis. Here we go. Wow! Everything that you were going to be weak at, God put in your name. So your expression is 1. That means you express yourself as a leader, assertive.
Yes, I have PayPal.
Is red and purple actually.
We got all
You're
my
probably good at
information.
sex
Put
as
it in there.
well.
There it is.
Inner dreams, even that's someone. So
PayPal, my
you're living
email
your dreams.
address.
What? And your soul urge is 9. Oh my fucking God.
What is that?
That's considered your heart's desire.
5,000.
So you have reached the 9th pinnacle at the right time in your life according
Thank
to your
you, Jalen.
namesake. You're in divine alignment with God. Here's your karmic lessons. Now, you may not like this.
This
We
is
from,
stuff I need
how
to
we
work
go
on.
from
Yeah.
Jamal to Trump?
You need to learn the importance of detail, patient. Oh, that's all me. I want everything right now. There's a tendency to neglect small things or gloss
gonna
over
give
them
it to
to
you.
disregard time.
They gonna
and
put my
appointments,
PayPal address in there.
and to fail to collect.
It's my
everything
email.
Get you a secretary and that's not.
Yeah, I'm not. Organization is not.
The real Miss
Secretary.
Sophia.
So,
At
life
the
will
time.
force.
Oh my fucking God.
The karmic lessons are the numbers that are missing from your name, as each letter in your name has a numerical value. I.e., A equals 1, B equals 2. Okay, gotcha.
Blah, blah, blah. Because they give you numbers.
Yeah, and then maybe some numbers
You
missing.
gotta read that last
Okay.
one. And then it's the 8th.
The lesson of 8 is the lesson of power and money. You must learn how to create wealth and manage power without using it.
No, but you already have.
Yeah, I'm
You're
already-
the 9th pinnacle.
I'm good with that. You must learn to manage your fear of taking risks.
You're not a risk taker. Or risk taker. You're more calculated at this point.
I want to know the options I have before I jump into something.
Is your partner a risk taker?
No.
Damn it.
He is very laid back, very.
Okay.
Your friends are gonna have to push you in there.
We add them
This one
powers
really pushed
together.
me. Really, to be honest, you don't even know it, but you did.
That's
You
your
really
risk
did.
taker because Joe will take a risk.
Because I was scared to do this, and
How accurate did that line up?
the words that told the words that, and I don't even know. Did I tell you this already?
I don't know. I have to hear it before I can say yes or no.
You know what? No, what what he said to me was, I was scared to do this, and he
Oh
said,
yeah, we talked about.
he said, it don't matter if you have this station for a year or 6 months, you did it, and that's what you wanted to
All
do,
day.
and you did it.
This
I was
is
like,
what you're afraid to show the world.
Let me see, my stomach, sensitive, aloof, preoccupied.
Oh, your high school shape sent you a text too.
Ooh, baby, that girl don't even know my number. She
My
knows
high school shape sent me a text and an email.
often indifferent to what goes on around me.
Talking to me.
I like talking.
That's your hidden.
Mr. Ray, Atlanta, you
Self is
leaving?
derived from the number of karmic lessons
Bye,
you
Mr.
have.
Ray.
You have subtracted from 9. For example, there are no karmic lessons. Those with no, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Those with no karmic lessons will have a subconscious self of 9, while someone with 1 karmic lesson will have a
Oh, we're
subconscious
coming up
self
after
of
the
8.
song. Y'all have 2.5
So that means
minutes.
you don't have a lot to learn in life. You've probably been reincarnated a couple of times already for you to be that high. It's not your first bout on Earth. You've been here a couple of times to have such a high conscious level. I'm at 5, so you're ahead of me.
Wow. I've been here before. Babe, you can't play on
I
my
didn't
team.
make that.
They're gonna pick you last.
You don't know things
they
that
pick
you.
me first like they
that
do
you should
everybody
know.
else.
There's some. That's why we get along. You got 5s in your name, but you don't know things that you should know. Sometimes, some type of knowledge that comes to you. You don't know why you hold to it so truthfully, but you believe it as if it's so.
One of the things that people hold me, they say they
Hey,
think is a weakness. I
Nicole,
think
where
it's
you
strength.
been,
That I
Nicole?
believe in the greater good in everybody when I first meet
Nicole, where you been,
Me either.
girl?
Like minds are supposed to.
you. You have
Hey,
you are on
Tom.
the scale of 1 to 10. You're already on 10 when I meet you, and everything else after that is your choice.
I'm drawn to 9s. Look at my IG page. I announce it. I'm here today because of you. Because you're entering the 9th pinnacle.
Oh, you didn't here today because of me. I called you.
No, I'm not here because of you. I'm here because of him.
Okay, both of y'all leave. Hey, both of y'all get out of here.
Oh,
You're
okay.
in your 9th. You're entering your 9th pinnacle in a few days.
Oh, am I following you? Follow me.
Okay.
Lover of plants. I like plants.
Well, how you know you're
But I
here
feel
because of him? Because you ain't even got my numbers yet.
I'm here because of the 9 energy you're exuding.
What are y'all doing? What is that y'all on?
Huh?
What is that?
We're talking about numerology.
He's a
Oh.
numerologist.
You numerologist?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what does it say about mine?
Let's see. Are you willing to give me your full name?
You don't have it already?
I do.
My full name. My full name is.
Hold on, I'm gonna make you put it in here.
His
No,
name
you
is,
put it in
his
there.
name is Joe Vanderpool.
No.
Not Vanderpool. Okay, Auntie, give me your full name.
Jaja Jabel.
No, you're well wet.
That is.
It's Jaja?
Jaja Gabor, Lalita One
I
of the
cannot
Erica
spell
Kane,
that.
Donna Ross, Dorla Callison III.
Jesus. You remember all that?
My real name.
Yes.
Jaja
You
Gabor,
want to say
Lalita
it on
One
here?
of
You want to
the
write it down? You don't want to say it on here?
What?
Because we're live.
No, they already know. It's Joe Edward.
You're Edward?
Yes. King Edward.
He was a king.
Taylor. Taylor Jr. Hey, Malaya, are you participating? I'd love to hear
Hey,
your
you're Junior.
opinion.
And your date of birth?
July 30th.
You're Cancer?
I'm a Leo.
Interesting. That's why he was your strength.
What year? We need a year.
You need my year?
Oh, yeah, I do. I'm not there yet, but hold on, because it's the Holy Ghost fucking with my thing. They don't want you to know.
Oh, I think we up.
July.
Well,
Is that your-
welcome back to Club Chit Chat with
Yeah.
your DJ Miss Sophia
that's
Radio. We are your
Where's
radio.
mine? This
We are
is
your
mine.
radio. We're
I'm
the
from
home of
Holly.
the urban sound of pride. Baby, we in here doing some stuff, honey. He's a numerologist. So he was getting my information
I
and he was
was.
getting ready to get my stuff together, honey.
But
and,
God.
but I noticed that we were silent. I said, oh, I think we're on the air, you guys. So yes, honey. But we were talking about Bishop Jamal Bryant.
Yes.
Then we started talking. We were coming back to talk about Bishop Jamal Bryant, but my nephew told us that he voted for Trump. So then we went to talk about Trump. So now they were in here during this break doing this numerology stuff.
Yes.
So you got my information. So come on,
I
let's
am
do it.
missing the year.
1964. Put it in there.
Ooh, let's see.
Let me see,
Jesus, the
honey.
invention of the wheel.
And I only want good stuff. If there ain't no good stuff, honey, don't say it on air. He's a numerologist.
So while you're looking that up, explain what the Scientology of numerology
Well,
is.
no one knows exactly where it came from because it's so old. No one can really chart the existence of it, but it's been here a very long time from when my studies have showed me. Uncle, Auntie, your life path is 5, just like me. So you're moving very strongly into the year of 2021 because it has a vibration of 5 because 2001 reduces to 5. So you're going to have a very successful creative year for the next 3 years.
Oh.
Your life path is 5.
Oh.
Jesus Christ is a 5. That's why he was a rebel. That's why he walked against the grain. That's why no one, well, 5's characteristics of what I'm saying. They tend to not settle down so quickly. Jesus was never married. No, I'm not saying that he had an issue with his, lower areas, but no one was alive to prove me differently, but numerology was. So being a 5s have certain characteristics as going against the grain. Jesus went against the grain. So, I mean, I just believe that maybe we're a little too uptight about Jesus. Maybe he was a little bit more down to earth than we all like to think.
I agree.
And what else? That's all you got on me being a 5?
You're a 5.
You a 5.
I am a 5.
George is a 9.
And you're a 5 Leo, which means you come to bring the strength and the change, to get people comfortable being themselves.
Come on, Holy Ghost.
He's reading some more. He's reading some more.
Read some more.
Let me see in your life, Uncle, you're in your life's lesson of 5. You're in the 5th life cycle. It ends 2022. So right now, you still have to do a little bit more leading and guiding of people who are in there to bring themselves out of who they are and be themselves. You'll be out of it by 2021, and you can have your time. So we have one more year to push forward for others.
So what
Y'all
is
hear
the
that,
ultimate goal? Because you said she's at a 5, he's at a 5.
Yeah.
So what is the ultimate goal? Is there an ultimate number that everybody should be achieving
Well,
by?
this is why parents should pay attention to their namesake, because these challenges are based upon my uncle's name coding. They use a Hebrew numbering system to decide what numbers exist in your name, and the numbers that are missing from your name are the life lessons you will acquire. And so, it looks like my uncle has 3.
And what are those he needs to acquire?
He says his life my uncle only has 1. That's making money. His life lesson is money.
That's my life lesson?
Yes, the lesson of 8 is power and money. You must learn how to create wealth and manage your power without abusing it. That is your life lesson. And apparently in 2022, you would have learned it.
Well, laughing hiatus, y'all heard that. Power and money. Send me my cash app. Send me my cash app.
Yes, and stop abusing my auntie.
Yes,
give him what he's worth.
I'm helping you all become your authentic selves. That is my mission, honey.
Y'all can't lie, because he has.
Now send me my cash app.
Right.
Baby,
I know what he's done. You talked to a lot of people.
I just invited my nephew to hang out with me, honey. I had no idea. See the spirit. Well, you led by the spirit.
Come on.
Because I just called him out of the blue yesterday. Said, hey, what you doing? He said, nothing. What's up? I said, oh, sound like you was sleeping. He said, nah. I said, you want to hang out at the studio with Auntie tomorrow? He's like, yeah, that sounds like it'll be fun. Then I called him this morning. I said, hey, you ready? You coming today? He said, yeah. Can I bring my tarot cards? I said, yeah, bring whatever you want.
Our business.
Or do you do tarot cards too?
I do.
Oh, wow.
I'm still studying it, but I'm not ready enough to go into my flow with it, but I'm getting better.
Okay.
Now tell us, because I've heard of them, but I don't know exactly.
Tarot cards is 72 cards. It's ancient Egyptian. People don't know that. The Egyptians used a lot of drugs to make themselves drift off into these states, and they would use the cards. It's like a modern day television. So they would read the cards out, and it was like you're watching TV of your life. So we use them today still to kind of do the same thing. And the goal is to put your energy into the cards and read when you're calling out the energy of the collective. And so.
Now, it's interesting that you have all of these different paths, numerology and the tarot cards and so forth and so on. And one would ask, and as I will, how do all of those things relate to your upbringing? Because your father is a pastor in religion, which is
where my mom named me MICAH, and the meaning of MICAH is to be like Yahweh, rhetorical. So unlike my brothers, I had to study all different existential studies to kind of live up to my namesake. So in doing that, I found out that God exists in everything. And so it changed my scope of what he is. And so I've learned that the globe is one big ball of sound and mankind is a symphony. We just have to learn how to play with each other again. And I think that's where I come together in this
Wow.
You said that, you hear the bell go off?
What's the bell mean?
Child, that's confirmation from heaven. Listen, somebody say you have to Zoom. They took my hyena and said we're gonna Zoom tonight. They said I gotta have. They said we're gonna Zoom tonight with him because I want my number and tarot cards reading.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Zoom party?
I would love to do your tarot reading.
Zoom party.
You know what? Why don't we do a numerology? Somebody type their name in the chat right now.
Yeah, let's see how it
we
works
come back
for
to the next
you,
break.
since you don't believe in it.
Yeah. You have to put your full name and your birthday. We just need at least one or two. We can't
You
do all
have
of
to
them.
be willing to give your birthday.
Basic Taylor is one. Basic Taylor do it.
Sure, now the
Your
female
name.
will sign up for it.
And females sign up to it.
They just scared to get married.
But before I go to break, I just want to say I want to answer this question because somebody asked me, Mother Hyena, will you sue him? No, but what's your view on Trump's cases? He got a case or not? Trump don't have no cases. Trump had put these, they done filed these lawsuits in like 60 different states or 60 different lawsuits that they had. He didn't win not one of them. The only one he won was the judge told him, yeah, the people that are in there watching y'all count the ballots and everything, y'all need to let them move closer. But other than that, they either lost the case or they dropped the case. So he don't have no case, baby. Trump is out of here. Trump gone. Trump is out. I don't care if my nephew did vote for him. Trump is out of here.
Kelly Loeffler said he not out.
Kelly Loeffler did get her cross-eyed ass somewhere and sit down. Did you hear what I said? Kelly Loeffler did get her cross-eyed ass somewhere and sit down.
I know Biden better give us this stimulus.
No, you better go to Mar-a-Lago and get your stimulus check. Did you hear me, Sophia? Hold it down right here. Will you ready? Will you ready with a home of the urban sound of pride? Yes, and you better get my $5,000 because you already said in my number.
I said 500.
You said 5,000 when you was over there talking to me.
Oh, but it might. Some about them fives, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hey,
oh.
Little do we know you were a 5 when I said 500.
Okay, and I said
come on.
500. You said 5,000.
But where was that? I didn't know you were a 5 then.
See how the spirit is coming here. You need to come back tomorrow.
Come
Ooh, this is lift up your hands, honey. Yes, honey. We gotta get some gospel in here right now. Lift up your hands. Lift up your hands. Lift up your hands.
Hallelujah.
Lift up your hands.
Hallelujah.
God. We praise
We
you,
give
God.
you thanks today.
We give you the praise.
Hallelujah.
We give you the glory. We
Watch
give you
it.
the honor.
Watch it.
We give you everything.
You better watch it.
Because everything belongs to you.
Everything.
You gave it to us and you gave it to us for us to keep it. You gave it to us
Give it out.
to share it.
Come on.
Honey. And that's why
You
I have
better
my
watch
laughing
it.
hyenas here, honey.
You better
Because
watch it.
everything you gave to me, I want to give to my laughing hyenas. And once I pass it on to my
Yes.
children, then my seeds shall
Come
go
on.
and plant
That line
seeds.
has 5 syllables in it. 5 letters.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
5 is all over us.
Baby.
It's a 5 season.
I'm done. I quit.
Oh my
You
God.
had 2 karmic lessons. Joe only had 1.
I'm gonna have to work on my lessons.
Oh, here go one.
That's why people, when you name your children, you have to really think about the naming of your child.
I always think that
we don't think, we don't think about that
I was
anymore. Think about the name you're giving your child. If they're missing different numbers, then you're setting your child up for failure. You want him to have every number in his name. That's how you protect your child. So don't be too quick to choose.
I got you the one.
All right, what's let me write it. Want me to write it down?
Finish this
I'm
Joe's
writing
reading.
it.
Okay.
I wrote it down already.
I can't believe you're
Anybody
5 just like
else?
me. That's how we've been connected all these
Basic
years.
Jalen. Oh, who was that? I saw somebody went up.
It says, in this period, you will be ready to accept change, progress, and new ideas, Uncle. Likewise, you are quick, sometimes too quick, to dump the old jobs or old activities, even the old relationships. Sometimes this is good, sometimes this is not good. At any rate, 5 cycles suggest that you are more impulsive now, and the test will be to see if you can handle the increased freedom you are feeling in your constructive judgment. If so, you will find that this period you'll find this is a period that can and should produce remarkable results. It's coming. You're gonna be able to retire in 2022 because you're getting it. This year's gonna bring you so much wealth. And everything that you paid off, everything you did, every sacrifice you made for this community is gonna come back to you 10 times fold. You got one more year for one hard push. So give it your all.
Just push, honey.
Just push.
Give
It's
birth.
your last year because you're gonna enter into your last pinnacle. Find love. The 2 cycle is later years promises a good retirement with many friends and opportunities. I'm about to dance. This is what you're entering to. What is this?
Those are the 3 names and the birthdays. When we go back on the
I
air.
just want to do one.
You just want to do one? I thought you said you wanted a woman and a man. You just want to do one?
I think I'm gonna choose. I need their middle names, so I'm gonna do the one that gave me his middle name because it's your whole entire name is your human coding.
That's very interesting.
This is older. No one even knows where they're starting from. But numbers do carry energies and different vibrations because we're all vibrating. If you took a microscope and looked at a human very closely,
Oh,
you would
Jalen,
see
your
yourself
mom
vibrating.
Blair.
The reason you find your soulmate is because your soulmate vibrates similar to you. That's why you feel like you've known them. You're on the same vibration. Soulmates feel easy, but twin flames is a little bit just a different story, which is higher than soulmate, but it's a little bit more of a harder path.
All for the fade out of this.
I've studied so much magical shit during my time away from the church. I believe that ancient civilizations like the Egyptians were just so much more smarter than we were. We've just forgotten this science.
I think a lot of times, and yeah, wow, that hit the nail on the head for me because I believe that those ancients, those mystics.
Have you tried? I haven't even tried. I'm a True Blood.
Okay. But yeah, so I think those people were far more advanced.
They were.
Especially in their ability to not see the divisions.
But we lost a lot of it because of that volcanic eruption. It killed half the planet, well, pretty much the whole planet. So we lost that art.
Yes,
but you still kind of remember it because you've been reincarnated a couple of times. That's why you believe it, even though it has been substantiated.
Yeah, I think so.
Is this my yours?
Well, I didn't open it.
Was it for you?
It's no one's, I guess. There's more down there, so we're good.
I am ready to do Dwayne.
Watch how you sit out here, honey.
Oh, Dwayne is like number 6.
We don't need
I love that song.
Let me turn off in here and listen to it on my headset. Christmas time, get together. It's gonna be so
Well, I can't wait to read this one. I can tell he's a skeptic.
What's the baby?
Just Dwayne Eugene Cameron.
Is he special?
He's special.
You better get it. You better get it.
Until Christmas time.
Love that song.
Hey, Wicked. Pearls.
He's very peculiar.
Peculiar?
Why is this person Joe?
Hmm. What's so showing?
This is so inaccurate. I'm looking at Joe's birthday under. I'm looking at Eugene's birthday under Joe's name, so this is completely inaccurate. Hold on. That's what I was like. This is very interesting. When I left the church, this whole numerology stuff started because I noticed I would see certain numbers like over and over again, and it became so consistent that I just said, why am I seeing this number? I just looked it up. And the number kind of spoke to a challenge I was having. And so that made me start looking at all numbers that appeared repetitively to me. And then that's how the numerologist study grew in me. I just have a strong inclination to number.
Hi, Leslie.
You didn't hear that note. You wasn't ready for that note. You wasn't ready.
La, da, da, la, da, 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 da. 1 minute.
You have it. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
Better than ever. He focused. Christmas card. Ooh, la 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 da 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 da
You gotta do it.
Merry Christmas to everybody. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here. We are your radio. We are your radio with the home of the urban sound of pride. My nephew is in here, the one and only MICAH, and
Hey.
also the CEO of We Are Your Radio. George Daigle is in the building.
Bonjour, comment ça va, mesdemoiselles, s'il vous plaît?
Oh my goodness.
French. Doris acting like he knows French.
On peut-tu français? On peut-tu français? Oui.
I like to see him go back there.
Yes, now he knows Spanish.
Yeah.
He knows Chinese now.
All right. Well, before we left off the last time, you were you're a numerologist, and
Yes,
so
I
you
am.
are into the numbers and stuff, and so you are giving people. What is this called that you do?
Numerology is the study of number and the symbolic meaning of them.
Oh, okay. So now we put one of my laughing hyenas out of the chat room. He sent you his full name
Okay.
and his birthday, and you're getting ready to.
I chose Dwayne Eugene Cameron because he gave me his full name, and your human coding is based upon your full name, so that was the one I could do.
Okay. So what do we learn about Dwayne?
From Dwayne, I discovered that he is a 6, so my brother is a 6, and 6s tend to be wealthy because they know the value of family and consistency. So he is probably a good family man. He probably puts his family first. Now he's in a pinnacle lesson of 9, which is probably why I chose him, because 9s are drawn to me. And so let me give him his 9th lesson right now. He is in a very humanitarian stage of his life. He wants to give back because he is accumulating that wealth. Apparently, he's almost there, and he's walking into wealth. Very, well, not very soon. Maybe about 2037, he'll be at the peak of his wealth. But he's doing the right things to get himself there. And it's probably because he's accepting many different views and many different types of people, which is why he probably called in and gave his name, his full name at that, the correct way. His life lesson is 2 and 8. So he doesn't like details. He doesn't pay attention to the details, so he should get a secretary. And his life lesson is also 8. Did I say 8 first? His life lesson is 2 and 8.
Yeah, you said 2 and 8. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the 8th lesson is money and power. So he's gonna learn how to get money without abusing it. So he's learning this family and humanitarian stuff early. So when he becomes rich, he'll know what to do with his money the right way. And it's coming, but he has to learn these lessons and learn to accept everybody in order for that to actualize.
You say 2037.
2037, he'll be his richest.
37.
Unfortunately, yes. Who much is given, much is required. He's going to be wealthy, so he has to learn these lessons. That's not that far away.
We're in 20.
That's not far away.
17 years.
That's not far away.
17. He's already doing okay.
When is his birthday again?
I don't. You want me to settle down?
Yeah,
He was born in '79.
Oh, he's a baby. Yeah.
Yeah. So like around as he approaches his late 60s or 60s, around that time, it's gonna all make sense. I mean, when I say wealthy, he's going to be wealthy. Okay, so yeah, take some time to accumulate that.
If he learns the lessons.
If he learns the lessons of giving back and accepting everybody.
But listen, he can learn. Let me see if he learned the lesson. Dwayne, cash at me right now. Cash at me right now. Let me see if you give it back. And you, what you say? He's
right. He's very family oriented right now.
Family oriented,
very
and he's charitable. He gives to charity.
Well, in what he can give.
Okay.
What he can.
Well, send my cash app to Wayne. Let me see. I need you.
He's
to
a good guy.
Look,
he's a good guy.
Everybody, not everybody wants you to do that, honey.
No thanks. That took a lot of virtue out of me.
He's not doing everybody, honey. But we're gonna have to set up where you come back and you just do that all day.
I'll age. It takes too much. Yeah, it takes too much out of me to that virtue.
So you just do like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'll do all the letters. I'll look old as hell.
No. Oh my God. Well, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back, honey. So what was that? Dwayne got his look. Everybody said they hold their full name and they.
Oh, they like me now. I thought I voted for Trump. Y'all don't like me.
Let's say. Let me say. Somebody's like, yeah. Dwayne say, wow, I agree. Dwayne, I need Dwayne to call in the studio. Dwayne, I'm gonna call you. Dwayne.
He agrees. That's something.
Dwayne. I need you to call
your
in
name.
the studio.
Pay attention to the names you give your children, okay? Because it affects their karmic lessons.
Okay. What are you eating?
None later, still in your office.
Yeah. We buy those. We get those for the gift. We have a nice basket. For our
It's
guests.
plush. That's what he said.
It's plush.
Sorry.
All right, this is your urban Sophia holding down right here on Will You Radio. Will You Radio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride, and we'll be back with my nephew, the
Hey.
MICAH Meredith, and my CEO, my supervisor, George Dago. And did you all enter to win the bag, to secure the bag? Well, here is one of our winners. Let's ride.
So you helping me out because my parents store off, so I was crazy for this type of science. That's all it is science.
Your mama might be listening. She one of my supporters.
Yeah, she don't believe in magic like that.
I
gotta go deeper. I gotta go visit grandma and go deeper into her past to see where this human pattern of this mate mentality comes from. Because my mom comes from an educated family, but all the women still have this mate mentality. I gotta go deeper to break this curse that she's under. Because my mom is the reason why my dad is everything he is.
Okay. Beacon of hope.
She is the beacon, but she doesn't realize it. Well, I'm gonna help her realize it before my death.
Hallelujah.
Because she's my maker. And until she actualizes, I can. I need her to figure out who she is. She named me, she made me. She's the Godhead, but she doesn't realize it. The knife doesn't know what a tomato is, but a tomato knows it's a knife. It's so hard for us to know that we are the Godhead. We don't know our own strengths.
Come on now.
But the tomato knows because it just got cut.
Baby, he don't hear you. He listens to this commercial. That's
Oh,
him.
you got it.
No, he's just talking. He's just talking to you. You got to be assistant.
I was listening to the commercial.
I just told him that. I was on this phone looking at him. I looked
Eugene
up.
said, wow, that makes me feel so good.
What happened? What I say? What I miss?
Somebody does the station for call it and see. 678-839 WERU. You want some more coffee?
No, I'm buzzed. I'm buzzed and drunk.
I'm gonna get me some liquor.
I was on edge at first. This really has relaxed me. I'm so glad you let me get all this stuff out. I've been holding all this stuff in me.
You have.
Mm-hmm.
See how the spirit work? Spirit told me to call you, honey. I didn't know why I was calling you to hang out with me.
It was for this one.
Spirit, it was for that one.
He's the 9. Yeah, he's in the 9.
He's the 9.
I'm drawn to 9
Okay.
energy.
That 9 brought you in here.
He's like on his last
Cause
lesson.
we the 5s, honey. We 5.
A long way to go, Joe.
High 5.
That's all right, but we're gonna work together. See how we do that.
In fact, me and Joe may not have been as reincarnated as many times as you, so our souls is a little bit younger than yours is.
You old
You
nigga.
just call me old.
Spiritually
It's
old.
time for you to go.
Spiritually old. I'm calling you wise.
Unwise. No, you know what? I do believe. I don't necessarily. I don't know if I believe it. Well, maybe I do. I do believe that if we didn't get some things out of our previous life, that we do come back in some way. And I do believe at some point in my life I was a preacher.
I can see that.
I don't.
Because
think
you see that bullshit
all day, all
Mhm.
day. And I do believe that maybe at some point I was like a therapist or a philosopher or somebody that people came to because I tend to do that automatically. It just comes out.
That's three right there.
Yeah.
Somebody call the station. Call the station number. Let me see.
Well, do
if
you have
it's
the
working.
phone?
Yeah, I have it right here.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I paid the bill.
You paid the bill?
You know I'm black. I'm sure I did.
Just those three alone. CEO, pastor, and psychologist. That's why you're so smart.
Yeah, I
I'm
found.
trying to be smart. Thank you, Mike. I'm gonna have to carry you around in my pocket. But the
Hello, we are you
brother,
radio?
that what they're doing is amazing. Because if that is the
Hey, is this
production
Basic
value,
Jalen?
and really that's what people watching it. If you're gonna have people watching church, they don't want to just
How
see
you
stand
doing,
by.
baby?
They want some production
The
value.
thing about it is they were too afraid to tell me
I'm
that that's the
good.
direction they were going
Yeah,
in because
I
they
found
knew I
work,
had the
baby.
heart of the people. So they kind of kept it hush hush and did it behind my
It
back.
hadn't run in a
And I
while.
can
I didn't know
assist
what
it.
was going on. Nobody had
In
called
that, I
it
could have made
me.
it
Rachel
even
used to call me all
better,
the time.
but
Rachel's not
because
even in the
they're
chat
so
room.
they're so fixed that what I'm studying. Okay. I don't need to do that.
Oh,
They're so
George
fixed
having
on
a
what I'm studying
vibrant
that
something.
they can't see past.
You have to see the
The
number
new
because
rule.
it wasn't
The
ringing. It was
millennials
just,
don't
it just
believe
lightened
all that
up.
crap, and rightly so. It's failed. The system has failed. There needs to be something to address.
I think
We
where
hear you.
the church. Oh, they're talking to
The
us.
church.
I'm up. What is this talking about? Who's that anyway?
Jalen.
Hey, Jalen, you found your sugar daddy?
He was on. He was
That's
on
not
Micah
Jalen
earlier. Micah was going to get
no,
his call.
no.
Here go Micah.
All right, don't cuss me out too bad, please.
I can give him a read. Not today, not right now. Not right now.
Are you a psychic? Oh, okay.
He a psychopath.
I thought when you said read, I thought you were psychic.
Now you quiet. Now you quiet. Why you quiet? Take your phone back.
Yeah, he do all that talking. He did the same thing when he got to talk about Wade this way, that way. Got away how he was running around like
See, I think that's
fly on
the
the
issue
wall.
with the state of our country's sentiment is that we initially will hate a person before we initially understood why they think the way they think. There needs to be a patience to understand each other because Trump has really made the nation impatient and intolerant, but Biden is bringing us back to understanding they're all connected. So before we jump down someone's throat to call them this and that, we need to take some time just to understand why they think the way they think. And when they discover that, it's to say that I respect your review and you respect mine. It's not to say I condemn you for thinking a certain way because I earned my citizenship same as you did.
839 WER.
Jalen,
She's quiet.
is he there? Did he hang
I
up?
think she left the building, but the phone is still ticking.
Let me see. No, he's still on here, Jalen.
I think he hung up. Must got disconnected.
Yeah, he's still on here.
Auntie, you got an Android?
Right. Well, that's the phone. That's the station phone. So don't blame us.
Blasphemy.
I know. I own each one of these iPhones. They're mine. I believe in nothing but iPhones. The church of the
Yeah,
iPhone.
Dwayne is gonna have a coin.
We need to talk to Dwayne.
Dwayne's supposed to be calling. 678-839 WRU.
He's also a Leo like you. You called in your own kind.
Dwayne?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the phone hung up.
You said what?
Did the phone hang up?
Yes, it was on my end.
Oh, your phone hung up. You need to get your iPhone.
I have the iPhone.
Oh, you need to get the. You need to get
He has the
new
iPhone 4.
Oh, you heard George, so you had the iPhone 4.
No, I have an iPhone 11.
Oh, okay.
When they got iPhone 12, you late. Come on.
Well, all right, Dwayne, get ready to call me. I'm gonna holler at you later. Love you.
All right, love you.
Bye bye.
I keep getting goosebumps. They're talking. You got them in a buzz right now, Auntie.
Is that what they doing?
Mm-hmm.
We coming up after this
They're
song.
opening up something that's been closed.
What?
I was dealing with a man that had dealt with early childhood issues. He never met his mother. Mother gave him up as a child, but she gave him a name, and that name was actually more anointed than the name that his adoptive family gave him. And he's so confused because he will not go back to the name that he was originally given and walk in that strength. So he doesn't really know which direction to walk in because he's following the fake name that was given to him by parents that never accepted who accepted who he was. And so his issue is it's an inward issue, being a Gemini, the dual of the two minds, the cerebralness of a Gemini. He's conflicted in his movement because he won't forgive his mother and accept the name that she gave him. That's going to actually make him wealthy.
That's probably why he won't accept the name, because that for him that.
But
name
it's
is
so much
attached
wealth
to
in Kellen.
so much
The name he won't accept.
rejection and hate and
Yeah, you have to go back to a place of love to go ahead. You can't move in a place of hate and expect to be abundant.
But what if he doesn't see that love? He doesn't see
Yeah.
somebody that rejected
I think
you.
I missed
How
the
do you see
call.
that
I'm
they're
calling
loved?
you.
Because we're commanded to love regardless of it.
But we don't see that. We're not taught that. We're taught
Actually,
that
we
if somebody does you wrong, we say forgive, but we really?
Hello,
We
is
don't
this the
really.
wine?
Because forgiveness will change your action.
Hey, the wine.
And forgiveness
I'm
requires a
good.
lot
How
of
are
strength,
you?
and a lot of people aren't that strong to
Hallelujah.
really just actually relinquish
Amen.
relinquish that hurt,
I'm
relinquish
trying to-
that harbored ill will, all those feelings. So
Hold
people
on.
tend to hold on to that.
If
When somebody
forgive
says
could be a
yeah.
verb, but it's not. If it could be a verb,
Where's the
Mhm.
thing
I
for the
think it
phone?
doesn't require a lot of strength. It just requires a forgive.
Mhm.
Hold on, the wine.
We put so much emphasis on what needs to be dropped.
Somebody gonna be on the
Yes.
That's the one you already did his stuff. Ow, we rolling. Ow.
Welcome back to Club Chit Chat, everybody. This is your girl, Miss Sophia, right here. We are your radio, darling. Yes, we are your radio. We are the home of the open sound of pride. That was my girl Spice with Rolling. Miss Rolling with Spice, baby. I do all of that here on We Are Your Radio, baby. I'm sitting here with my special guest, the one and only, my nephew, MICAH married, and also the CEO of We Are Your Radio, Mr. George Zego.
Where's that accent from?
George Zego. That's Trinidad, baby.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
I
that's
hear
Trinidad,
it.
baby.
I don't know. That's Trinidad. That sounds more like Lafayette.
Oh no, it's Trinidad. It's Trinidad. I got this more from
From
Trinidad.
blood.
Right.
Yes, but Michael in here, and you were numerologist, and he was reading the numbers, honey. Now you did Dwayne. Dwayne is on fire. Hey, Dwayne.
What's good?
How you, hold on, let me turn this volume up because I can't hear you, child. I can't hear you. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Dwayne.
I still can't hear him.
Yeah, no one can hear. Put it on speaker. There you go.
Yeah, what you got? One of the things in your ear?
Say it again.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright. Y'all doing good?
We're doing good. How are you, sir?
Blessed, and I can't complain.
Don't complain. It ain't gonna
I know
change
you
nothing.
are.
It ain't gonna change nothing.
Now, what you think about that? What you think about that numbers reading?
I like it. I agree with a lot of things that he said, you know.
Like what?
Like far as I'm a family person. I will give everything to like my family, my friends. Like my sister, she lives down in Atlanta, and she had she got in an accident like last week, and I gave her like $200 because she needed it, and so that was right there. And then I'm just excuse me. I'm just a good person.
Yeah,
overall,
you're a very good person, and all that giving is not in vain. It's going to pay off very soon to help change yourself.
Nah, my mom be like, you're too nice, but that's just me.
Exactly. Not only you're nice, you're a thinker. So they don't need to think that you're nice because you're putting a lot of thought in who you give to. You think very deeply into things. People don't recognize that.
But come 2037, baby, you finna get yours.
Don't do that. You're gonna feel wealth before that. But
Yeah.
in 2037, you'll be at the peak of it.
I hear that.
He say mine coming real soon, so I'm finna go out
Yours
here.
is next year.
No, mine is this year. I'm finna go get me a lottery ticket.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Yeah, I'm finna hit this Mega Million, and what's the other one?
Powerball.
Powerball. I'm finna hit the Mega Million and the Powerball.
What's even more interesting, Dwayne, is that you're the only person that gave me the full and complete information, and you're Leo, and so is my auntie. So she called in her own kind.
Shando Kielbasa.
And a name. How about that?
Come on.
There is.
So you keep being strong for everybody, Dwayne, because that's the Leo. Leo's our strength, and this is kind of y'all season to be strong for the world. People don't understand that all the signs are connected. 12 signs, 12 planets, 12 tribes. If one sign is weak, it affects the whole motion of the planet. So we need the strength from the Leo. We really do. That's why we got here this far. So I encourage you today to keep that strength.
All right, you're gonna be popular on the Zoom. I'm just telling you, make sure you put your Cash App up. You're gonna be blessed.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Let me tell you something right now,
What?
baby. I was trying to find the cord to put the phone in, to plug the phone in, and I couldn't find it. But you know, every now and then, when you can't, when plan A don't work, you always gotta have a plan B. Amen.
Amen.
So instead of putting the phone down and say, "Dwayne, we can't do this because I can't find the card," I had to go into plan B because see, everybody can hear you right
better
now.
Stop it.
Everybody can still hear you, although we
I'll
were
run.
plan A, we were plan B.
I still will
right?
run.
So I just want everybody to know that if A don't work,
Ha!
you better be ye ready. Hey, there is a name I love to
You keep
hear.
playing, Joe.
Dwayne,
Yes.
get your little piece. Go on, sing a little of your favorite hymn.
We want to hear it.
Oh man, let's see. I got one. Let me see. Thank you.
I knew he had the Holy Ghost.
Okay now.
I knew he had it.
Thank you, Lord.
And he ready. Sorry, boy.
Thank you, Lord. I just want you.
Hey, Dwayne.
You know, Leos help each other.
Yeah. Oh, you brought the Lord in this one. Auntie.
So good. You've been so good. What have you been?
Somebody else. will. Come on. Come on, Dwayne. He was the praise and worship team.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Dwayne. I love you.
Thanks for calling.
This is your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here on We're Your Radio. We're Your Radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. I'm here with my nephew, MICAH, and my CEO, the one and only George Jacob, honey. But the Holy Spirit just touched me, honey. And it just told me we're not at the home of the We Are You Radio no more. We're at the home of We Are You Radio, Holy Ghost International Faithful Church of God in Christ.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Come on, somebody.
I received that. Hey,
Come on, I claim it.
Shaka.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. Done.
We are you. Look at that. That's a circle for the globe. We are you world.
Hello, you better.
Take us out of Atlanta.
That little boy was singing though.
There's a reason you chose a circle.
Shondo. Oh, is that?
That's the globe.
Hello.
I didn't even think about that.
Everything's connected.
It's the world.
Dwayne had the Holy Ghost. And you Leo.
Yeah, you did.
What gotta say? All right, mom and brother better say.
Who said that?
Michelle Clum. All right, mom and brother better say. You had this on vibrate. You had this on the ringer off, huh?
I'm sorry.
You
Yeah,
take a
so
song.
not ring on the air.
Child, I'm mad at the ring on that. Let them know we live. And I can't see it if I ain't watching. If I'm not looking at the phone, I don't know it's ring.
Child.
Guess what Basic Taylor said? He said, I said, he said, I've been calling up there all week, mama. That baby called yesterday. Somebody
He
called.
was coming off them notes too. He didn't change keys. I thought he was gonna go off when he hit that high
Okay,
note. But
right.
he came off of it.
Right?
Dwayne,
I didn't even sound nervous in his voice.
No.
I had my,
He
I
said
put
he
all
was
my
beat.
He
kids.
said
He was the
him in his
beat
heart.
Joker's talked about.
I put
He
all
had
my
him in his
kids.
heart already.
We in the floor today. We in alignment. That's why everything is going so good. That's what alignment feels like. Easy.
When it's hard, it's freezing.
It's not in alignment. Because love ain't supposed to be hard.
That's what they say.
Whitney said love don't have to hurt to turn out right.
Oh, what's Kyle saying? Love ain't supposed to be hard, but what I like supposed to be hard.
See.
Hard, and hard is different than difficult. Because difficult is needed. But hard is something else. Because if your life is too easy, it's going to be difficult. But if it's difficult, it's going to be. If your life is too, no, I said that wrong. If your life is too easy, it will be difficult. But if it's difficult, it will be easy. But hard is just something completely different. That needs to stay below the belt. That's when it's good. Because it shouldn't be hard to love me. It shouldn't be hard to do the right thing. It shouldn't be hard to tell the truth.
Hello.
Hard has one place, and that's below the belt.
That's a sermon right there.
That'll preach.
That'll preach. You might clear the church, but that'll preach.
Oh, Jesus. I can't wait to bring my tarot cards in.
Pass my folder, please.
We're drawing energy of the collective. Where is it?
It's right here on your arm.
Oh, right here.
Do me a favor, Jana. Press your camera, turn it off, and turn it back on. The little button on the side, the button on the top. Yeah. Now turn it back on. Oh, I gotta come over there. Atlanta.
Pope Francis. Pope Francis.
Is his birthday?
Yes.
It's her birthday?
Ooh.
I said it.
I noticed the more anointed you are, the more promiscuous you seem to be. That's why I think Jesus might have been.
You saying what I've been thinking. Watch your
Well,
corner.
why have you been thinking it? Because you've been here before.
You know what? When I was in college, I had written this, not a thesis, it was a paper on the relationship between Jesus and Iscariot, and why it was the kiss that he used to betray him. Out of all of the different signs, out of everything else he could have done, he could have waved, he could have said hello, he could have just hugged him, but it was a kiss. That's
very compassionate.
But it shows there was
all
already,
disciples were men.
But there was a close intimacy between the two of them already. That it was a kiss, and that Jesus was so comfortable with.
He very well could have been gay. He didn't marry.
He didn't marry. Even though they said he and Mary was Mary Magdalene. They had some havings. Now y'all don't look at me like I'm crazy. I'm just saying what I heard.
People don't want to hear that type of word. Yo, surely he can't be gay. Those gays.
I don't think he was gay, but I think he was asexual. He was probably asexual.
Or pan.
I don't think he was. I think he was more asexual. Oh, or sapiosexual.
Oh, I like the sapios. You got to get the heart to their mind.
Right. And there was nobody on his level, so you had to really be. Anyway, that's what I always thought that relationship was about. But that's just me. People might think I'm crazy.
No, you're not crazy.
What's that number on there?
I
know it's little.
What number?
It should be a number at the bottom.
192, 160.
Just the last two.
The last two. 16.
16. 16. Is it 1.6 maybe?
1.16.
1.16. 1.16. It must have moved. 1.16. See, it's not on.
192.168.1.16.
That's a new one. 'Cause they didn't know one on this.
They didn't have a question mark, man. Oh, Lord Jesus, Mary, Joseph.
Copy. So call it out one more time, baby, because it's not on my list. 192.168.
1.16.
Did the camera come on? You see something on there? They just all went offline for some reason. I don't know why he said I was asleep. I wasn't asleep. I'm as woke. Connector, I'm sorry. I like this coat though.
Thank you. Mind me?
Oh, that's that new one, Miss Sophia. You heard her?
Oh.
All right, Mama. All right, y'all better give me new followers. They coming in quick.
Yeah. Baby, I know I was supposed to take the spell off when I got here.
So you're not from the country because you would have said Belk.
Beltledge.
All right, good. All right, go back. Ow. Who is that?
Unique.
I like her. I forgot I put it in there.
We're coming up after this 3 minutes.
Minister would be your correct title. Minister would be your correct title. Or what do you?
I call myself Pastor Spiritual. The spirit was here first. We gotta get back to the spirit. Everybody's saying they spiritual, but don't know where it come from.
Shondo.
Clark.
said after this song, yes? You did the birthdays? I want you to forget the birthday. You say every time I come, you forget the birthday.
Sagittarius, just talk about the wise Taurus.
You say what, baby? What you say?
Oh, you do? Make me forget them every time you're here.
Well, I'm telling you now. Don't forget the birthdays. Don't forget the birthdays. Don't forget the birthday.
1 minute.
1 minute. She just want to touch your sexy body. Spell body.
B-Y-D-A-Y.
That's right.
Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ, Miss Sophia, right here on We Are Your Radio. We're your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Welcome to Club Chit Chat Happy Hour, everybody. That's right. This is Club Chit Chat Happy Hour. We talk about a little this, talk about a little this, but now we're going to drink a little this and a whole lot of that, baby, because everything is legal right here in Club Chit Chat, especially during our happy hour. So I want you to get your drink on, get your freak on, get your pills on, get your smoke on, get everything on, honey, because it's getting ready to be on and popping to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with my nephew, the one and only MICAH Meredith, and also George Daigle, the CEO of We Are Your Radio. And we have just been all over the place today. We have been talking about Jamal Bryant. We've been talking about Donald Trump. We've been talking about this numerologist.
Yeah.
And my nephew's in here tearing up these now and later. And then the CEO is in here drinking coffee. And then, you know, my nephew had him some spirit.
Hallelujah.
But what y'all want to talk about right here, child?
Oh, this your show. We your guests.
Yes, right here we're supposed to be doing the birthdays, but I don't have the birthdays ready yet, so we're going to do the birthdays the next break.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not hear the birthdays, it is not my fault
Yes,
because
it
Miss
is.
Sophia always says every time I come, she forgets the birthdays.
I don't
am
forget.
reminding her right now.
No,
So
I
it is
said
written.
that is not what I say. I say every time you come, I don't do the birthdays. I always have the birthdays. I just don't do the birthdays because you always throw me off. Talk something else.
Is it C-O-M-E or C-U-M? Come has two different meanings.
Huh?
Quiet.
I was waiting on George to answer your question. That was a George Davis question.
It's CEO. Yes, is that the right answer?
No, C-O-M-E. C-O-M-E or C-U-M.
Oh,
that's
C-O-M-E. C-O-M-E.
Hey.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Slow today.
Well, I am clearly.
Somebody asked in the chat room, are you single, Micah?
Yes, I am.
Okay, are you looking?
No.
Are you single, George?
No, I am not.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Are you happily
I
married?
am happily married.
Why is your eye black?
I got a man.
Why your eye
And
black?
CEO has a
Because he
very
loves
nice
you, girl.
ring.
He
Very nice
love
ring.
That's the love.
So that ring right
Girl,
there.
you see them stab marks on my back? That means he loved me, girl. He didn't want me to leave.
Oh.
Yes, that's exactly what that means.
So that means that wasn't a stab mark, that's a stay mark.
That's a stay mark. My man ain't hit me out. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. I got a good
That
man.
reminds me of this joke Melanie Camacho said. She said, honey, my man don't hit me. You lying. You talking about my man don't hit me. Now, he may have shook me real hard. But my man never hit me. He shake me real hard.
Sometimes you need a good shake.
Sometimes you do. I know many times you want to shake me. I know many days. I know many days.
Yes, God. Shake it out of him. Shake that demon spirit.
Miss Sophia, are you married?
Yes.
Auntie, can we see your ring?
Uh-huh.
Where's your ring at?
We don't wear rings.
Oh, it's metaphorical.
No. My marriage, I'm in the new kind of marriage.
What kind of new marriage is
We
that?
don't have a wedding. We don't have the ring, all that ceremony. What's
Is
that?
it the same one from my childhood?
Oh no.
Oh,
I've been married 30 times. No, I'm not
just
married.
like a 5.
I'm not married. What? Just like a 5? No, I'm not married. I'm very single. I'm very single.
You know what?
Until 2022.
And I'm not saying that because I know you, but I'm saying that because I know you. Sophia is a good person. Just
that's what I put out.
Heart.
That's what I put out.
No,
you are.
She is a sweet person. Now, don't get it twisted. If you need to get told, you will get told, and you get told all of it. But at the end of it, she's a good person. And
spirit.
Whoever is
He's going to be younger than her.
That's what I think.
He's going to be a lot younger.
Yeah. I think you need a young man. Somebody, because you know the Bible says you train them in the way they should go and they will never depart. So you need somebody young.
That is one truth, but I have to look at the scripture to see if it's absolute with number.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at it and see if it's true with number.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you why he got to be young.
Why he got to be young?
Because push
the hard way.
So I can push my ass around in the wheelchair.
Oh, you're not gonna need pushing for a long time. He's gonna do some pushing, all right.
Oh, when is he coming? Get the cards. Tell me when he coming, child.
2022, according to your number in numerology. I don't know if I can pull the cards and they can give me a more accurate time.
You know, I always say this, and I've said this before on the show. I think that a lot of times, and not to blow you up, but okay, you are a local celebrity. People know who you are.
It's difficult.
And yeah, people always assume that a celebrity, oh, she got somebody. Oh, clearly. I mean, she just got it all together. She's smart. She's funny. She got all these jobs and these gigs, and you know, her man is off the chain.
Yeah.
You know, clearly, I can't step to her.
But,
you know,
but this person coming is not gonna know that.
Ooh.
Really?
Ooh,
they're not gonna know about my social media and all of that.
He's not gonna know that.
It's gonna be somebody.
You're gonna be in public getting that chicken, chicken, and you're gonna know that's him.
You know, George loves to talk about my love life when he in here, honey. He just want to set me up. He want me to be with somebody.
I want you to have some. I really do.
Yeah.
You really do deserve somebody. I really do. I want you to have somebody.
And he's been through so much because when it's time, it's gonna be the last time.
That's the last time. I'm telling you, does the number tell you whether or not he is a football player or a basketball player?
The cards would.
The cards would.
Yeah. I can clarify that.
Could you run to the house and get the cards?
Oh my God.
So Micah, tell people how they can keep in contact with you. What's your social media handle?
Oh, well, my IG is what is it? MICAH. God, geez, it's just type in MICAH Meredith. There's not many of me. There's only one.
Oh no, it's a lot. Because when I was trying to put up the post about you being here today, there are a whole lot.
A whole lot of MICAHs.
I even put.
Well, MICAHs, I hope y'all live to y'all's namesake. You are like Yahweh. Help the world.
MICAH Meredith. Y'all find it. Y'all look for pictures. Is your picture in your bio?
My pictures in my bio.
Okay.
And you can go to my page. I posted who's gonna be here today.
Right. Don't expect no free readings, though.
Child, how much to charge?
Well, for me to age, I think I should get compensated for taking on that.
Okay. Well, how much is the charge?
Depending on how much disaster I see in them.
So doing numerology is a spiritual on-taking. So the more
it's very spiritual for me, because I was drawn to the numbers after I was terminated from my position as minister in music over 17 years.
You were relieved. You never terminated. You were just relieved.
I was relieved.
Yes.
Oh, by Shia.
Yes.
I was relieved, and I started paying attention to repetitive numbers that I was seeing over and over again. And when I looked at these numbers, I discovered they had meanings. They were actually helping me kind of navigate being lost after losing my job. I didn't know what I was, but the numbers kind of helped me find myself, because for a period I was atheist and only believed in the number. But when God found me in number, I knew He was in everything.
Hey, the numbers. The numbers are in these scriptures over and over and over again.
Yes, the Bible is numbered. Go figure. So you take John 3:16. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. Okay, that's the base. But if you look at John 3:16 and add up the numbers, that equals 10. 0 is divine. 1 is the beginning. He is the beginning. So I look at the scripture a little bit more absolute than maybe a pastor would, because I look at the number.
He
is the new beginning.
You on the you online doing church on Sundays?
I'm starting to kind of. My thoughts are very different than what you might learn in church. So a lot of people are scared to approach witchcraft because or what they deem as magic. But Jesus did, and it was okay for him. So how is it so bad that we do it? Jesus can perform miracles, but we can't. We're witchcraft, but Jesus, what was he? He did miracles.
I say that all the time.
That's stupid.
I say it all the time. When Jesus turned water into wine, it didn't
He
just...
can study magic, but we can't.
Right. Right. But now you're going to get a lot of pushback from Christians. Because
I'm ready for it.
You're going to get a lot of pushback from Christians. And you know, I am of the belief, I mean, first of all, Jesus was at the party. He was not just standing in the corner like, la, da, da.
He put more wine.
Right.
Come on. He was
Like, let's get drunk.
Let's get this party started.
Right. That's why I think when you go to church, people have this whole ideology that it should be, oh,
They're so uptight. Yes.
Jesus was crunk.
He was. People are so worried about this OnlyFans phenomenon. It's helping America take the stick out of their.
Ooh. Oh,
Stop. Get over the OnlyFans phenomenon. Stop hating because you didn't have enough courage to help us come to our sexual revolution in this country. Maybe we can get more like Europe now and stop being so uptight.
You said Jesus was crunk. Jesus was
He definitely
crunk.
was because he was 5.
I just saw Jesus at the store the other day.
Yeah!
It was in the freezer. It said crunk. I was passing by the sodas and stuff, and I saw it say crunk. Jesus at the store.
He was the turn up.
Jesus was a turn up.
He was the turn up. That's why they still remember him. God, they remember the party. You don't remember the sadness.
Right.
You remember the happy days.
You remember when he turned?
Yeah, his name lived on because he brought it.
When he flipped that table over in the
Yeah.
salon, he was crunk.
Come on.
Hell no.
Right.
Right.
Y'all got it all wrong.
Right.
We're supposed to be rejoicing.
Right. Right.
Bible says rejoice with them that rejoice. I want to look at that number.
Right. When Jesus went off to pray and then everybody came back, y'all better wake y'all ass up.
Right.
Right. Jesus was crunk all the time.
The secret language of the Bible is hidden behind the number, and it's been there this whole time, and we're too stupid to look at it because we're afraid to approach esocentric study.
Jesus was crunk.
Jesus was crunk.
And I saw Jesus at the store. Didn't
even know.
Didn't even pick
He
him
been here
up.
this whole time. We just don't even been looking in the wrong direction.
Jesus is crunk. Let him lift you up. Jesus is crunk. Oh, let him lift you up. Oh, Jesus is crunk. Oh, let him lift you
That's
up.
all. I feel that.
Jesus is crunk. Oh, let him lift you up. Let him crunk. So let him lift you up.
Hey!
Oh.
Amen. Go in. Michael,
That'll wreck the house.
go ahead on. Don't sing. Get a little something. You went to school. You graduated. What college you graduated from?
I graduated from Georgia State, but prior to Georgia State, I had studied music for 13 years.
Yes, honey. You studied classical music,
I studied
right?
classical music, unfortunately.
Give me a little. You said unfortunately. That's good. Come here. Give me a little
Because
classical.
A lot of people who change singers to sing classical, they always make other types of singing seem inferior to that. And so it kind of brainwashed me.
You were elitist a little bit, just a little.
Yeah.
You say, yeah, but then yes.
Yeah, I don't want to say it was a waste of time because it was starting my career in ministry.
Yes.
But it did. I have nothing bad to say about it.
Okay.
You're sort of a Renaissance man.
That was the name of my mother's school, Renaissance Learning Center. Everything's connected. Ain't that something?
See how it goes?
That's a synchronicity. Synchronicities mean spirit.
See,
I was supposed to meet you today, CEO.
Holla.
I knew it.
Hey,
I told you, Uncle. The 9.
Well, come on.
The synchronicity. We're in alignment. That's why you keep giving me goosebumps. Look at him.
Well,
He's doing it now.
Give me a little Ave Maria.
Interesting shows that one. Don't make me do it. You're acting like my mother now.
do it.
I don't want to.
Just I'll join in.
It's embarrassing.
Why is it embarrassing?
Because black people make fun of black people that sing like that.
Oh, no, come on.
Yes, y'all do.
Hold on.
I'm not going to set myself up.
No, you and George. George is a singer too, so this is a history-making moment, honey. You better come out here.
I'll do it next time I bring my Terry.
No,
I
do
have
it
not
now.
warmed my voice up.
You don't have to warm it. Just do
Only
it.
black folk get up there unwarmed and sing. Classical singing.
I have not warmed my voice up either. Listen.
Your voice has been warm. You're just speaking all day.
You've been speaking all day too. You've been in here.
You're right. I'm just trying to.
Shy, my grandma said, my grandma said, lie, don't care who tells you. You just want to be
all
quiet.
right. Excuses are just
Come
lies.
on, George want to sing with you. Ave Maria. Please, Shy, please.
I changed my mind. Go ahead.
Uh,
Pick any song. It doesn't matter. Mary had a little lamb.
See, I don't know why I'm so nervous to do it, being that I'm trained and I feel more comfortable.
But you see, the
Because you stand up.
comfortable.
You
See,
should
being in
stand
the
up.
space where I make you feel comfortable because we're on the same plane already. You've gotten the goosebumps because there's
Right.
something spiritually connecting us.
It is.
And to hold back your gift right now, this time when you're
It's
being called
not
to
my
give it,
gift.
is it not?
No, it's not my gift. I thought for years it was.
It's one of your
I
gifts.
had to leave the church to discover what that
Stand
was.
up. Stand up.
Stand up, not.
Oh my God. Stand up not.
You're gonna get me to embarrass myself. I will sing Ave Maria when I study the Latin. Auntie, that's
a little bit more to it.
You're singing in your falsetto. That means false voice. You should take it to your real register. Your son a lot better.
Well, show me how it is. Show me how to do
How you're
it.
talking right now. That's your voice. If you sing in that pitch, it'll sound a lot better. No, that's still your false voice. You wouldn't even falser. Bring it down.
Show me.
Show me. You're talking in it. Show me. That's your voice right there. That's the meat of your voice. That not will be your false voice. It would be your.
But I'm performing.
You definitely are.
Are you giving some here? Hold it down right
my
here.
God.
Oh, we are you radio? Will you radio with the home of the urban sound of pride? When I come back, I'm gonna do the birthday. So I don't ever do it when George is here.
I'll sing happy birthday.
You'll sing happy birthday?
No, I take that back.
No, you already said
You
it.
can't take it back.
I can take back anything I say. Trump does.
Mm.
If he can do it, so can I.
Oh my God.
Trump also got kicked out of the White House.
He did, so I've been kicked out of here already once today.
No.
Mm.
Yeah. Baby, you get that baby another pack of knowledge. Another knowledge. I'm your girl, Sophia, holding it down right here. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, honey. We're also the home where they do not sing Ave Maria in their falsetto voice, and we are the home of the radio station where the guests mess up now and later.
Tearing them up.
I could have pushed a little
This
bit.
is
This has been so much fun.
Another
Mono
one?
Mafia.
Yeah, you tore them up.
I did. Did you consider ramp one?
Rain Moves and Mono Mafia. Dedicated to
Ooh.
all of
Extra
Jamal
sour.
Bryan's haters.
Hey.
Actually, the falsetto voice is part of our African heritage because the men in the African.
He was hating on my singing, hating on my good singing.
Is someone calling?
No, I was just, Uncle, I train voices.
I've been all over the world.
I was just
You
getting
think
I sung a little bit.
huh?
To raise my register, I was used to speak high in life because I wanted my natural voice to live, so to push my singing voice higher. So if you make yourself talk higher, you strengthen the core of your voice, and then you can hit higher notes.
Oh.
Where you talk is very low. There's kind of in the bass.
Okay, what?
I'm sure you'll get there.
Hello?
I'm first tenor.
Really? I wouldn't catch that from your low register you speak in.
No, I can sing all four.
I tell you, the kids that got in
All
your
three
church.
parts.
I know they ain't got in my church. What my church
I'm
is
sure
doing?
there's
They
some other
supposed to be in at the post office.
One
Lucy.
year. I'm sure you're familiar. All state choir. I
Yes!
auditioned. And
That's how young you are then.
much to the
Because all state choir is kind of a young concept. You're not as old as you're trying to act like you are.
I'm just a baby. What you
Yeah,
talking about?
I mean, you're trying to act like so old.
No,
I didn't want
The
to-
all state choir.
And it was
state
Ryan
choir.
March with John Lewis now.
Shut up.
You had to audition for that.
I auditioned I auditioned for alto, second soprano, alto,
Man, you
Tenor,
your voice was high.
and baritone. And my teacher was like, "Why would you do that?" I made it for baritone, tenor, and alto, second alto. And so I had to choose.
Listen to this thing.
All state is such a good experience.
Oh, that was amazing. That was
To
amazing.
be around singers like you like that.
But they don't have that anymore.
Mr. D said we all
They
said
stopped it?
now hit that Ave
It
Maria.
was in effect when I was in high school.
This nigga said stand up not.
Yeah, I did say it.
Stand up not. Stand up.
No.
Stand up not.
He's not an obedient nephew. No, he's not.
At all.
you may not be detail oriented when it comes to paperwork, but you do have OCD.
A little bit.
Uh-huh.
He says that all the
It's
time.
sitting there.
He says that all
You
the
got that
time.
obsessive compulsiveness.
Just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Just a little bit. No, you know what, and I have a little bit of
Hey,
problem
Captain.
with the creative process. If I see people aren't doing it right, it makes me crazy.
Because you got some three in you.
Yeah, you could do this better. You could do that better. But why are you doing it like this? Just, you know, I hate it.
That was your next pinnacle. You're entering to that three. You're gonna get even worse than that.
I
What?
hope it doesn't.
You're gonna demand a sort of talent quality in front of you after a while. We want to set anything less.
I know you all nine ladies, we need that. That baby's living on that right now.
No, but they brought up turtles.
Oh yeah. I like
See,
my chocolate.
You want some
I'm
chocolate?
not a fan of chocolate.
You want some chocolate?
Not plain
Chocolate
chocolate.
candy, that is.
I like chocolate with almonds or peanuts.
You want some
I don't like just
chocolate?
plain chocolate.
Mm-mm.
Look. Mm-mm.
What kind do you have?
Turtle.
Did you get red because it matches your shirt?
No, I got red because this is the original. That's sea salt. The blue one.
Yeah, you probably like those colors. Reds are
But yeah, I see what
I
I'm
like
saying.
red.
I like the sweater. I love red.
Reds are very good at sex. They're very passionate. But it's just as good at sex. They have a mean streak that can follow if you cross them. They protect those who are weak. Let me see. I'm into color psychology too. I've studied so much when I got away from the church.
That's good. That's good. That's what makes you a Renaissance person.
You study trade.
Did a deep study of that.
Yes, honey.
Intensive study.
Mmm.
I discovered I
And
don't
what
like
did you-
them. Discovered I don't like them.
Watch your uncoat. It fell
You
off.
don't like trade?
I don't like them at all.
What you like?
I like. Oops. Which one was it?
Go first.
What my nephew like?
I like authentic.
Authentic?
I don't know. People who know themselves are a lot easier. They just fit in my matrix a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I've raised my vibration, so I don't really track the trade anymore.
Ooh. That's all I'm attracted to is trade.
You can raise your vibration then, Auntie.
I don't want to be down here bulldagging.
You know, trade places. Don't. I can't believe I read all this candy. Trade is done for me.
Yeah.
They're so consistently
That went out.
inefficient.
You got caramel hanging out your lip. The bottom one.
Where, Dad? I mean, Auntie. Let's see it.
You call me dad.
I know, that's so funny.
What the numbers say?
About me calling you Dad? Numbers can't answer that. The cards can.
Go home and get the cards.
Right now? I'll bring them next
Later.
time. That's a whole different discussion.
When you want to come back?
Whenever you want me to. I ain't doing nothing for renovating my home.
How far are you along on
I gotta paint the baseboard. I gotta paint the ceiling.
that? You doing it yourself?
Yeah, but my real estate agent is working it, so I kind of gotta do it. It makes no sense because she gave me the money for it. So after I've done that, we'll be ready to start showing it. My house across the street can be sold within a month of being on the market, so I assume that things are going to speed up. Want something later.
What area?
Hey, Miss Lala.
Lion City. I bought the home for $99, but she's putting it on the market for $240.
Yeah.
So I made a profit either way.
Yeah, those houses selling like
Mhm.
crazy over
And
there.
I have a nice one over there.
Mm-hmm. So I have a friend who bought a house. I think he bought it for 180. The house is valued at 300 now.
In Lion City.
Not over Vine City, over Dagon and Harborwood areas. He's over there, shit. Where the what you call that breezeway, walkway, the new
Beltline?
He's right over there. The Beltline is like
Is it College Parkish or more downtownish?
more downtownish.
How far is it away from
It's
here?
away. It's
On the north side?
off Northside Drive.
Which street? Cross
And
Street?
I don't know the name of the street. I only went there one time. I only saw a house one time, but it's all cute little antebellum older houses. Like maybe they were built in 1920s,
Oh, one of those
1950s.
bungalows.
Yeah. And all of those houses over there.
And he's getting $300 for his bungalow?
Well, that's the value of it now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked up to see.
And it still needs work.
Yeah. Because everyone's moving back into the city.
Mm-hmm. And he's right like three blocks up is the belt line.
I'm telling you, Tyler Perry bought a lot of the houses, and a lot of people are mad at him because he got off at such a cheap price. And then the white folk mad saying he monopolized the market. They can't be mad at that man. He got Portman Pearson for just $2 million.
They can't be mad because they've been doing it for years.
He got that whole thing. That's the studio. He purchased that land for $2 million.
Oh, we coming up in a minute.
That ain't nothing.
Hold on, girl.
That's acres and acres. You knew somebody in the city.
Federal program will pay off your home if you live in Georgia.
Really?
Deadline, sir.
What's the deadline? Can we get the details? Don't just tell me, show me. Don't tell me with the fish at. Show me how to throw my line and catch one. Hey, that's a lesson right there too.
Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ, Mr. Fear, right here on Where Your Radio. Where Your Radio, with the home of the urban sound of pride. And I'm sitting here with my nephew, MICAH, and also the CEO of We Are Your Radio, George Dago. Hey, guys.
Hi.
What's going on?
We have come.
Yes, you all are in here jamming, baby. Chris Brown and Young Thug. Go crazy.
Yeah, baby. Those videos kill me. I love them.
You like that?
Yes.
You
You know, Chris Brown and Adele were dating for like about 2 hours.
Adele from London?
Well, they found out it wasn't true.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of booty.
Hello?
Yeah, they say goodbye.
He like big booties, though, because Rihanna got a big butt.
She got a black eye, too.
He did not hit her in her eye.
Her eye hit his fist. I know. Over and over again.
I thought it's
Allegedly.
caused injury.
Allegedly.
He's ace packing.
It's, you haven't seen it?
I've seen it on.
He's packing all the time. He goes all over the world, so he's packing a lot.
There's some pictures in circulation.
Long and stringy.
Oh. Why?
That can cause an injury.
Uh-huh.
That can cause an injury. It could punch or something.
Oh my God. We went from numerology, from Jamal Bryant, to penile injuries. Where did they do that at?
I didn't say the B word.
And you ain't said, we went to Trump. You left out Trump.
I tried to.
Are there pictures in circulation of him?
And we were supposed to
Pictures of Trump?
Are they new pictures of Trump?
Let's not.
Who want to see that? Who want to see that?
I'm sure plenty of the white women that voted for him might.
Some of the black guys that voted for him might
Try
want
not.
to see
Okay.
Try not.
it. Yeah, because
No. In fact, let's go to a different topic.
No. Let's stay here.
No, I'm uncomfortable in that area.
Okay, listen. We're doing the birthdays. You want to read the birthdays?
Be careful.
What does that mean?
Be
It
careful.
means saying who birthday it is.
Okay, I'll read the birthday.
You have to be able to translate too.
What do you mean?
Because I should have let you read them while we were off the air.
Yeah, you probably should do it then.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. I have the same journal with the same gold trim. Another synchronicity.
And we're both fives.
Come, Uncle, I'm about to run.
Run. We don't have that much room.
Okay. That's so strange. I have the same gold trim journal.
You gonna read the birthdays? Don't blame it and say I made you forget. Just
Yeah,
read
because
birthday.
when I read the birthdays, then y'all gonna have to sing happy birthday after I finish. You and Micah. I don't know why y'all have these voices. Y'all don't want to use them. Pope Francis is celebrating his 84th birthday today. Y'all check on him.
Check on her.
84.
84. Pope Francis.
He's a lady. He wears a dress. Come on. He's a drag queen.
He's in a vibration of 3. That's the same vibration of Earth. So maybe he will be more connected to the pulse of the planet in this season.
In a dress.
Manny Pacquiao, this is the boxer. He's celebrating his 42nd birthday today.
42nd.
Ernie Hudson, this is the actor. He is celebrating his 75th birthday
Really?
today.
75th.
He looks good.
Sean Patrick Thomas, This is one of the actors from Save the Last Dance, and he is celebrating his 50th birthday today.
Oh, Save the Last Dance. That was the. I used to have a crush on him.
You did? Real cute.
He's
handsome.
moving into 5 vibration.
Eddie Kendricks. You know who that is?
And he's a friend of mine.
No, he used to be with the Temptations.
That's his song. That he has a solo project as well. I bet you $1,000.
Oh, okay. What band?
That's a lot amount of money.
Eddie, baby, you can't mess with me with my music.
Yeah. The way to do the things you do. The way to
Yeah,
do
he had a solo project, and that was his song.
It's just your imagination.
Yeah, but that wasn't his solo.
Do you know that from the movie? Because that was a good movie. Temptation.
No, I knew it. Actually,
Actually,
my mom had a fantastic Motown collection when I was younger.
So it goes deeper.
It goes deeper.
Sahara Davenport, she was born on this day. She was a contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race. We lost her. Also, Jaden Dior Fierce. She is celebrating her 32nd birthday today. She's on RuPaul's Drag Race. Fatima is American Next Top Model. She's celebrating her 34th birthday today. NBA players that are celebrating their birthday today. Jalen Hill, 21. Chris Joseph, 32. And Buddy Hyde. Also, Lil Rel, the comedian Lil Rel. A lot of people are saying that Lil Rel is the reason Bill Cosby is in prison, because he was the one that went back and found that old footage and started talking about that. And they say that Lil Rel is the reason that Bill Cosby is in prison. But
No, Bill Cosby is the reason Bill Cosby is in jail.
Lil Rel is celebrating his 41st birthday today.
He's in jail for real?
Bill
Cosby?
Yeah.
Honey, where have you been?
I didn't think he was gonna actually go to jail.
He was in prison. He in prison.
He in prison
For how long?
for a long time.
Oh my god.
Former MSNBC host, Chris Matthews celebrating his 75th birthday today. Chris, what's up? What's up, Chris? What's good? Yeah, they took a job and everything. John Reed got a spot now. Come on, honey. Y'all sing happy birthday to the birthday people.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, all you people.
You better sing, CEO.
Happy birthday to you.
I could work with you. What choir are you singing? I could work with that gift.
Well, let me hear you sing happy birthday in your natural voice. You try to tell me. Try to tell me to sing. You say you was gonna sing your happy birthday.
I took that back.
He did.
Yes, let's move forward.
We are. Sing happy birthday. Oh, I'll sing it.
Sing Precious Lord.
Precious Lord, not.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I love hear people talk like me.
Why you sound like Ben Carson's wife?
He always go with the high note. Were you a soprano in another life? If you could choose which part you could sing, what would you choose, soprano, alto, or tenor?
If I could choose.
If you could choose, you could be the baddest of all three. Which one would you choose?
First soprano.
Woo!
You be Leontine.
You want to be Lucretia Campbell.
Right?
Yeah, that's what he's
God
going for.
rest her soul. Yes.
That's a good one we lost.
Yes.
But we just chilling.
We are.
We just conversate. We're not trying to entertain. We just conversate.
We're just talking.
Conversing. I'm sorry, somebody gonna say convert. Y'all
Actually, no. Dante put it in the dictionary. Conversate is now in the dictionary. It is an actual word. It did not. It used to be against the English norms, but conversate is a part of the English
And
language.
she does have that authority.
Yes.
What? What is she? She a 5?
What's her the year where she born?
We should know that. 84? Is it 84?
No, because she's 39, I believe.
She's not married.
Oh, she's born in 81. I think.
81? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not a real Beehive person.
I would love
I love
Beyonce's reading. I would love to see her numbers.
Wow, we should do
See what she's missing.
When you come back, bring the tarot cards.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's get some tea out there.
Bye, Michelle Hollis. Love you. Yes, I'm your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here on We Are Your Radio. We Are Your Radio. We're going to a break. Y'all want to talk some more? What y'all want to talk about?
15 minutes left in the show.
I know. What do you want to talk about right here? You want to talk some more? What do you want to talk about? Go ahead, talk.
Well, I'm talking.
Mike's over there eating that candy.
Tearing it up.
Turtles.
You know, I hate skinny people because they can do that.
I am not skinny.
Whatever. He can eat whatever he wants, and then, like, tomorrow he'll be back
in the gym.
Right.
But see, we could look like here. Our bodies could look like that too. But we eat and lay down.
You're supposed to rest after you eat.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't do a lot of gym stuff. I do a lot of cardio stuff.
Cardio.
I walk a lot. I run a lot.
Well, I'm allergic to that.
Allergic to hot.
I'm stealing that, right? So what do you want to talk about as our guest before you leave, as Sophia's guest before you leave?
Well, I don't think we tapped on. I really am concerned about the Tarian collective. All Tauruses. I've noticed that the Taurus and Tarot represent the Emperor and the Empress. And the Taurus collective has been beat up over the years because these kings and these queens have carried us to this point of change. And because they have fought for so long and no one has really stepped back to see what the Taurus has gone through, because everyone knows the bull is so strong. No one thinks the bull has feelings, but the bull does cry. And they cry a silent cry. And we've reached this peak going into a new age of thought. And we've forgotten about the Taurus that have got us here being kings and queens.
So are there Tarians in specifically that we should be looking at that you're using as this reference?
I can't call it specifics because I channel the collective, and what I'm feeling in the collective of Tarian is that they're dealing with self-love. They're having a hard time loving themselves because when love was time to give back to them for all whom they had loved, no one was there.
So all the Tarians out there that are not feeling love, we understand you and we feel you. So how do they reach this love that they are loving?
Because it's their time now. It's their time now.
So
they
this is the
pushed
time
to this point and they're tired, but this is a time where they're going to finally be for themselves. They don't have to fight for anybody else anymore. It's time to fight for themselves. And that's the message I want to get to them. You're done fighting for everybody else. It's time for you to live. Enjoy your kingdom.
The Tar.
The Tarians.
Tarians.
And again, because you're the numerologist, I'm just asking you these questions because
This is astrology.
Astrology. Excuse me.
I don't know why it's been here for the ages.
Yeah, so no, I you know what? I believe in a little bit of everything. I believe all this stuff is connected to spirituality, religion, numerology, astrology. All of those things are delivered, because I mean, even the 7 days and the way he created the heavens and the earth and the order that he created, all that
Each
stuff.
day of the week represents a planet.
Yeah. So
Sunday.
So when you say that Tarians have seen this lack of love and
Yes,
representation,
because no one thinks they need it, because the Taurus, they're the boss, they're go-getters, they make it happen, and they've been doing it for such long. Remember I told you each zodiac is connected. If one zodiac is not living up to its potential characteristic, it affects the entire planet. We all have a charge to do, a kind of when we're born under these different planets, and the Tarian is called to lead. And they have led us to this point. And they get to have a break for 3 years.
okay, Tarians, y'all sit down somewhere.
You say each day has a represent a planet.
Each horoscope, there's 3 horoscopes, there's 12 planets. Each horoscope, and then there's 12 disciples, and then there's 12 months of the year. So this 12 system reduces to 3. 3 is the vibration of Earth. So this is something that's come from spirit of Earth, and we don't like to pay attention to it, but it's here to stay because Earth is here to stay. So we should take a different glance at it. The reason Earth created these zodiacs is so that we can all work together. The planet is a ball of sound, a symphony, and we need to learn how to play together.
That's good. Yeah, so 12 months, 12 zodiacs,
12
disciples, 12 planets. Okay.
And guess what else?
What?
12 minutes before we off the air.
That's something. That's spirit. That's another synchronicity.
Hallelujah.
Shondo.
He's been in the building all day.
Clock. You said Shondo clock.
Clock. So stupid.
No, that's one of my left hyenas name, Shondo clock.
Shondo Clock. Hey, that laughing hyenas. How are you all? All right. Is there any question you want to leave with our guest or something you want to?
No, we're gonna come back. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back and say bye. I don't know if we're gonna be here till after 6.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, we're gonna be here after
We don't
6.
do overtime at We Argue Radio.
Child, please, honey. We in here with MICAH.
Okay.
Call me Mikey.
MICAH.
What does MICAH mean?
Mikey. He
Micah
told you
mean-
earlier. You weren't listening?
Somebody who just tuned in now.
Well, you?
Me?
Micah has 5 letters, and it means who is like Yahweh, or God's gift in some sense.
What does Joe mean?
I have to look it up.
Okay.
I can look it up during break.
George means tiller of the land, farmer.
Wow.
What according to let me pull it up on Webster.
I looked it up.
Gag.
Yeah.
You better form these lands.
Well, I'm in Webster.
Make us grow.
Webster said George means get on my damn nerves. Oh, you got me hold it down right here. Will your radio? Will your radio with the home of the urban sound of pride, baby? Did you secure the bag? No, you did not. But here is somebody who did.
So what does your name mean? You looked up your namesake?
Hmm.
You looked up your namesake?
Yeah, I did.
What does yours mean?
My namesake or
Yeah,
my
your first name, what does it mean?
George. Yeah, no, George does mean farmer, tiller of the land.
His name is Joe.
But that's the derivative of Joseph, so you have to look up Joseph in order to get the full name.
I don't want no Joseph. I ain't Joseph.
Well, you
I'm
have
Joe.
in order to find the real meaning
No, I
of the
don't.
name.
No, I
Because
don't.
Joe's the derivative
It's
of
Joe.
Joseph.
No, it's not.
Have my sources.
That's what the white man got you believing.
Just like Billy and Bob or
William.
Robert
How they
and
get William from Bill?
Bill.
Bill from William.
I have no idea. Or
That's the
Bob.
white
Bob
man.
from Robert.
That's the white man got you believing that. I told you.
So here's the thing, you're looking up namesakes. You're covered.
I don't want to know what my name is.
You're supposed to meet you.
Not many do. They don't care. And they should. Because that's your coding.
Oh, that's what's that. That's where they go. Say Joe mean nigga, please. You see that? That ain't in there, huh, Micah? What you say, Mikey?
Almost
I
there.
can call you Mikey?
Right.
What? Remember that phone? Look at that phone. He said it's just cracked.
Well, she's creased. Million times.
It is an abbreviation of Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
From what I'm seeing, it means increase.
It mean increase?
Increase.
All right, laughing hyena, send me my cash out. It mean increase.
You do increase, Joe.
Oh. Well, if it's increased, why did they take some of my letters out?
We're just looking at your initial name, not the entire. I'm about to get more breakdown.
Baby, what is this?
What's coming up next?
Well, this Wednesday.
You can cut that.
The name Joe attracts intenseness, efficiency, and contribution. The name Joe reflects the life lesson challenge of the first vow of this relates to enjoying the similarities between you and your friends, and also stopping to fear that you can't achieve what others have. So your fear is that you won't get what you've seen others enjoy, and you're going to get it just in 1 year. Ain't that something?
Ain't that something? Something good.
Joe is a 3. Your name numerology is a 3. That's why you're connected to the pulse. Naturally. Okay, when it comes to love, 3 is most times in a flirty, enchanting disposition, feeling as if they are a competition to attract those around. This is someone who craves a stable and beautiful relationship, but might end up bored in it. So we'll probably feel the desire to do something number 3's fantasy, being near people that respond positively to their charms and will instill a sense of joyfulness in their families. So you have a high compatibility with people whose names start with U, T, and N. So Timothy, Nathaniel, Nathan, there's some T and N and U names.
Nathan, Nicholas, Nancy.
No man is named Nancy.
Oh, there might be. Stan. Then there's
Who
Timothy.
name begins with a U? Uriel?
Uriel. Or
Uriel? Yuri?
Yuri.
That's like Jewish.
Ulysses. Yeah, that's a good one.
Your name echoes, so here's the vibration of your name is willingness. So that's your name vibration. So when someone says Joe, they're like saying willing. Your lucky numbers are 6, 9, 15, 29, and 33. So your man might be 33.
We said a younger one.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, that's not for you, George.
Oh, that's for Joe.
Wow, your spirit animal is a cat. That's why you always land on your feet.
Because
My what?
your spirit animal's a cat because you got good cat.
What about Virgos?
Virgos?
You get along with Virgos?
Virgos are I want to say the hermit. They're thinkers. My dad is a Virgo, and that's why my mom probably confused him as a master. He's a good thinker. He knows how to think and get the job done, and he also made it in drama, so he knew how to act like what he was thinking. But the true pastor has always been Lydia Meredith.
I had to bring all three of y'all in here.
Bring us. They probably don't have the courage because they can't handle me in our own family chat. I doubt they'd be able to sit through this cycle.
I can handle you. I'm gonna bring all y'all in
I
here.
guarantee you're going to see something completely different because I beat them with truth, something they don't know how to stand on yet.
What?
Well, maybe they're living in their own truth. Maybe your truth isn't their truth yet.
And that's why I have to go back and beat these old family cycles because their truth they can't see is holding them back
1 minute.
from
Damn.
from being their complete authentic self.
Hallelujah.
You gotta go back and
You're
kill
a
them.
very interesting guest, that's for sure.
That's just good.
Oh. All right, y'all can ready to say bye to your cousin. Cousin getting ready to leave.
Doesn't it feel like Christmas? Doesn't it feel like
And you're
Christmas?
gonna meet this person on a Friday.
Ooh, on a Friday. Ooh.
Oh.
Because on the third day,
That's why Joe don't drink. His greatest luck is the what?
health. That's your highest on your priority list. So
Ain't that something?
the big.
Because that's always been his priority. Your blessed career, look what that says.
Welcome to Club
What
Chit
is
Chat
it?
with your DJ, Miss Sophia, right here. We are your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of prime, baby. They are over there. They on my name now. They are. What's
Yes, we
that?
are. Joe, according to Joe's name,
Mm-hmm.
his blessed career is entertainment.
Hallelujah. What does it say about Sophia?
Let's look her up.
Baby, my nephew has been off the chain today, honey.
Yes,
I'm telling y'all, I promise to God, I promise you guys, I only called Micah yesterday. You know, because I tell y'all all the time, when God puts somebody's name on my mind, I always reach out to see. I always reach out to see, you know, how they're doing. Even if this person that I'm not speaking to them and I'm not talking to them, I will still reach out just so you know. I don't even say when I call. I know we're not talking, but I just say, hey, how you doing? You was on my mind. You ran across my mind. I'm just calling to make sure everything was all right. And then it's just like, we have a little conversation. I go on. And it's just like, I called Micah yesterday when I was going through my phone. I was at the house and I was like, you know what? What's going on?
So Sophia is the 5.
Sophia's
Go
a 5
figure.
like Joe.
No, Joe's a 3.
Those 3.
Oh.
Sophia is the reason why you're confident because Sophia attracted confidence, expressivity, and kindness. She made Joe into who he is. So she can never be underestimated.
What?
Come on. And Joe, you talked about earlier that Joe is an entertainer.
Yes, Joe is an entertainer, his best career, and so is Sophia's.
And so is Sophia's.
So they're intertwined.
Yes.
Yes.
Your life challenge is underestimating your gift.
Lord Jesus.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be back tomorrow. Nephew, what you doing tomorrow?
Oh, you want to see who Sophia's name? You have a high compatibility with Z, P, and R. So that's Peter, Robert,
Paul,
Zebulon,
Ezekiel, Zach.
Zachary, Ron, Ronnie, Roger,
Russell,
Child, y'all. I'm
Paul.
so glad you in here. You know what? And it's my fault.
Why is it your fault?
I've been looking at all these black men. I'm supposed to be looking for a white man. black man named Paul. I can't think about a black man. I'm gonna be with a white.
They are be white and pale.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
he is.
Yeah,
He was straight to the right.
I'm gonna get up out here and go look for this pink nigga.
You said pink. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, I've enjoyed you, Micah. Thank you for
I've enjoyed
coming.
myself.
Anything you want to say before we get out of here, honey?
I want to say to Taurus, sis, it's your time.
It's your
It's your
time,
season.
Taurus.
Take a rest.
Okay.
Mm.
George?
I want to say the Taurus is. My sister's a Taurus. Yeah. Take a rest, girl.
Take a rest.
You gotta work for her then.
Yeah, that's my boo. That's my boo. That's my boo.
She's been fighting for y'all. I know she has.
We can't be silent. This is the radio. Talk, girl. Talk. Say
You're
something.
giving me
No,
goosebumps
I'm-
again. Look at you. Stop it.
See.
What a
see.
goosebump. I don't see him.
Yeah, he got him. They on there.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, now let me see it again.
They're going down now.
That ain't no goosebumps.
Yes, it is.
Let me get out of here. I gotta let my nephew out of here so he can go bathe. Oh, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Be blessed. Be a blessing, but more importantly, always be yourself because no one else can be you but you. They can only be a carbon copy of you, but a carbon copy is never better than the original. And you, my laughing hyenas, and my beehive, and my madam mom, and my divas, and my okras, and my barbs, you all are originals. Now, what have we discovered?
It's time to go.
Yeah.
No, what you
No, that
said?
was what it was. Show me the time.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
I did.
Let me see it.
Well,
Show
no,
me.
I-
It's probably changed now. It's changed.
It was. It was.
It was 559. You're the 5. He's the 9.
Oh,
Mhm.
OMG.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna have to wait till 669.
6s are a good thing. Contrary to popular belief. That's another day, another topic.
Another day, no time.
Baby, you have been off the chain today. They love you in this chat room, honey. He's gonna come and do a Zoom party with us. I don't know if it's gonna be. It's not gonna be tonight though. He's not gonna do it tonight. He got to go work on his house. He's renovating.
Gotta
his
work
house
on his
and
house.
But yeah, I told you we was gonna be here after 6.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
This was so
We
interesting.
are radio. We don't do overtime. We'll do that.
Child, the morning crew. What y'all talking about in the morning?
We'll talk, tomorrow is Free Advice Friday. We're gonna get in people's business. People that have written us letters. We're gonna give
We
you advice.
definitely need to tear cards for that. one.
Yes.
So,
Oh no, honey. We don't do tarot cards, but we do rip your booties. Yeah.
How do you do it? You do prank calls?
No. People write us letters. We read those letters out loud. We use our collective life experience to give them advice.
Interesting word of choice.
Thank you. And we answer those questions. So last week we talked about this woman who has a stepdaughter with the man, and they have their own child together. So she's jealous of how the father treats the first child, and was contemplating asking him to send her away because she wants her child to be the priority.
That's key.
So our advice was, please tell him what you're thinking, so he could put your ass out, because that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
He's not gonna put his child
Okay.
last. Yours. Yeah.
Well, but I don't know. Did you see all of that?
I heard that inside your spirit, Auntie.
Did you see all of that?
What about it?
Child that came between the mother and her new boyfriend and her child, and mother told the child, baby, you gotta go.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Wow.
Family archetypes, toxic patterns being continued. You have to go back and deal with your past if you can go forward.
She gonna regret that though. She ain't gonna live with her life.
Yeah, I'll set them down, honey. You gotta watch that episode.
It depends what her archetype is, because she will think her life is good, but it actually won't be, but she'll never know that.
I wish I'd have thought about it. You should have brought that up earlier. We could have talked about that because I had a whole lot.
We've got great more times.
Oh
more
my
shows
God.
to do.
I want you to watch that show. Then you're gonna talk. Oh my God.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Friday. I'm gonna take off tomorrow. I'm not coming to work tomorrow.
No, that's your lucky day.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Oh,
my
you gonna meet your man on that day.
Oh, well, now I'm gonna say, you said that I'm gonna meet my man on that day. If I can't meet him,
I guess you're right.
coming
You
up
might
with
He might be working in this hall.
But
See?
security not gonna let him up here.
But that's
so I
in
don't-
2022. Yes, this is your last push year.
Oh, I'm not coming tomorrow. I ain't gonna meet him till 22.
Don't give up. This is a push.
Matter of fact, I'm taking off tomorrow because I gotta go out to Alpharetta where all the pink men are. My old man.
Stop calling him pink.
What color is it?
Caucasian.
Find out what's in the box.
Oh, God. Look, our CEO is ready for me to push this button so we can get out of here.
Uh-huh.
But listen, it's the holidays. You gotta stop acting like Scrooge. We gotta get the people a little extra. It's the holidays.
By the way, we'll be on hiatus the 24th through the 4th.
Hold on. What? Oh my. Let me see. Pull up the calendar. Pull up the calendar right quick. You got the. You got a calendar? Yes, try. Pull up the calendar, honey. He said on the 24th, the 25th, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
24th, 25th,
Let me see that calendar, Mikey.
27th, 28th.
Mikey, let me see this calendar.
30th, 31st, the 1st,
Today
2nd, and 3rd.
17th. Tomorrow's the 18th. And Christmas is next Thursday?
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
Isn't it interesting that Jesus was said to have been born on the 25th? That's 5 energy, and he is 5.
Oh. No, George, you're going to be here on the 20th. You're not going to be here on the 24th, 25th. I'm not going to be here on the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, and the 1st. I may come back on the 2nd. No, I'm going to come back on the 5th because that's my
your day of strength.
That's my day of strength. I'm coming back on January 5th. So when y'all see me tomorrow, that's going to be my last day back until January the 5th. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
My nephew came here and gave me some extra off day.
Yeah, I can't.
You ready?
We ready. What's we doing?
If my father was here, he would sing chestnuts roasting on open fire.
But why don't you just go on and sing
Do it
because you're an
first.
offspring of your father?
He would over exaggerate it, and he would.
Well, let me see how you would do it.
Like he.
Yeah, you're good at impersonations.
Yeah,
do it. Go ahead.
He'll probably sound like this. No thanks.
Oh my god.
Chestnut's not.
Chestnut.
Chestnut. I also live on Chestnut Street. Let me tell you something. Maybe I should have sung.
Well, now everybody's gonna be looking for you. Hello.
They don't know what the numerical address is.
That's all right. But honey, the girls will find you.
They will always find. They will find.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
To the house.
Child, we here with Nephew.
Auntie don't want to leave yet.
Right.
She's not coming tomorrow.
Right.
I am truly off tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow.
Sing your off song.
I already sung it.
You did.
Oh, I just said bye. Okay. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to sing a song or share a laugh or two. And before you ever know it, comes the time for us to show it. And we have to say to each other, so long. My nephew want me to sing in my regular voice. This is my, I'm so glad we had this time.
No, don't do that because you didn't give that no energy like you gave that high note.
Oh, really?
Yes, I hate when people don't give low notes what they deserve.
I.e. bottoms.
Oh.
We don't give bottoms what they deserve.
Oh, CEO.
I'm just saying, those are
See.
bottom notes.
All right, good.
Mm.
CEO.
Dang it.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Give bottoms what they deserve.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
Come on, yeah, they deserve that.
Just
sing for the
to
bottoms.
sing a song or share a laugh or two. And before you ever know it,
All the way to the bottom.
comes the time for us to show
Oh, I feel this a
it.
lot more.
And we have to say to each other,
I felt that.
so long.
Yeah, you
pull it up.
She sang for the bottoms.
Found it,
Yes.
pull it up.
Yes.
You started-
Yes.
so yeah,
Yes.
You have a connection.
The bottoms
to that.
felt that. The bottoms
Yes.
felt that.
The collective was touched.
Yes, that was touched. The water is.
That was good. You fell into that one.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I had
My
so much
God, this was so
This is so much fun. You are
great.
hilarious.
No, y'all are hilarious.
OMG, we have to get a picture.
Honey, I'm sure that the hyena's like, oh my god, something's wrong.
Remember, they still on here. They ain't going nowhere.
Let's get the picture.
All right, y'all, we're gonna take a picture. I have to go. I love you guys. Somebody said something about a Zoom tonight. I don't know about no Zoom tonight, baby.
Hasta luego. Hasta la vista.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Peace out.